Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a wonderful Merry Christmas holiday weekend. And we are so glad you're here with us to kick off a very important holiday week. We're now getting ready for the big New Year's celebration, and we're going to bring it. We have an incredible show. Now, if you've missed the last couple of days, I understand. We had a lot of celebrating going on, right? So if you missed it, what you missed here at TVON is we kicked off a big sale. And it was a Christmas clearance, but now that Christmas clearance, we can't stop a good thing. We got to keep it going. We've got a big year-end clearance sale. It's our biggest sale of the year. It means everything in the next few days because the year-end is coming up this weekend. So it means everything's got to go. And how we're doing that is giving you simply our biggest values you've ever seen. It means all night long, 3 big hours, we have an extra 10% off of everything. And that's wonderful all by itself. But the truth is, it gets even better because that is all happening in addition to the incredible values that the pieces are going to be on the air. So it really is about some of our deepest discounts we've ever seen. I'll tell you, there's a lot of really interesting pieces that came out tonight to kick off the week. But of course, we're also taking your requests as well. So if there's anything you'd like to see, including those earrings that I'm wearing, those are, just your everyday Monday night wearing 9+ carats in VS diamonds. It's just, we're getting festive. Tony's encouraging us to pick up our libations right now and start a little early if you'd like to imbibe a little bit. You certainly may. We'll keep the holidays going, right? This week is always, after the holidays kick off with Christmas and Hanukkah, then we get into the New Year's. It's a week to just keep the party going. Am I right? So we're going to do exactly that. And please do let us know what requests you have. We've got incredible pieces planned all throughout the show, but we would love to hear what you're looking for. If there's something we can bring out for you, if it's a museum piece that we have, I'll tell you that's where our deepest discounts are because of course percentage-based sales. So that means if you're saving, you can save up to $10,000 on one item. So if you'd like to make a request, do it really quickly. We'll get to those all throughout the night, I have a feeling. Also, we have wheels planned that are, we actually have a crystal opal wheel that's going to be a little trio. We have a really affordable wheel. We have some museum pieces. And then how about a wheel with all natural sapphires that are all unheated, untreated, and each and every one has a cert to go with it. So we'll see those. Big yellow diamond that is brand new. It's actually going to be our 1 carat, but then wait till you see what's around it. So stunning. Bigger diamonds. If you like bigger diamonds and really don't just care about the center stone, but you want a really precious mounting all the way around, that's going to be coming up for you. And the list goes on and on and on. Blue wing block Ds. Diamond bangles, you name it, we got it. Even one of our biggest diamond rings that has 3.5 carats in VS diamonds all together in one ring, that's also going to be coming up. And then again, anything you'd like to see, plus there's affordable. So let's get the party started. And again, anything else we can find for you, let me know. We're happy to do that. And this is a big sale. By the way, in just a few short minutes, we're going to show a ring that I have only had a couple of times ever. It's got our largest yellow diamonds in a band. So we don't usually see yellow diamonds in a band. We see a lot of white diamonds. We don't usually see big yellow diamonds. So I have one of those. So you might remember it if you've been on the lookout for it. Just letting you know, getting you primed and ready for that one. So that's coming up here shortly. And then again, anything you'd like to ask for, please, by all means, let us know what requests you have. We're thrilled to be here with you to kick off this week and this very important week as we get ready to welcome in a new year. And so maybe that's what you're thinking about. A lot of these pieces can go right out. So if you need something by a certain day, i.e. this Saturday, let us know because it's Monday. So we can do a lot of shipping tomorrow, get a lot of pieces if you don't need gold color change out the door. And of course, also don't forget that this is where when we can, we will change the gold color and still shipping for free. So let's get started with a really beautiful aquamarine. And again, let us know what you'd like to see throughout. We've been taking, even the last couple of days since the sale kicked off on Saturday morning, we've been seeing a lot of requests and we've been able to fulfill most of them. So here we start with item number 7038, and what a great look that is. A little year-end clearance. Gotta love that. And our mission really is in the next, let's see, that would leave us tonight, and then we're off tomorrow. So Wednesday night, so tonight, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, okay, till the actual year end. So, we got a few shows here to get everything moving from the inventory, so it should be a good time. And like I said, anything you've been thinking about, you might as well jump now because the prices could not be better. Let's talk about 70 points in Sierra Santa Maria to start, and then, oh yeah, 22 points in diamonds, and we're busy already. And if there's anything from the weekend, by the way, I've had a lot of requests throughout the day today, so if there's anything from the weekend you want to check on availability from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because I know a lot of people were busy with family and friends celebrating Christmas. So if there's anything that you've got a chance to review shows and you want to check on availability, I might have it here. So never hesitate to call, and then we'll be able to find it for you, bring it out, and give you that discount. So how about 70 points in a Sierra Santa Maria, best of the best aqua, but then you get, oh yeah, look at that, diamonds, and they go right down the middle, all the way around the aqua, and then they're dotted along the outside edges as well. So a beautiful piece. And how about this? 70 points in still a Sierra Santa Maria's best, because we know that's what the material, well, it's the best in the whole world. We know it only came out of Brazil for a short amount of time, and it's that really deep, dark, rich blue. For aqua, it's a dark blue, right? And yet you usually get the most pale color ever out of aquas. This Sierra Santa Maria is the tippy top. So we're so excited to bring it to you. It's a great value to start us off. And then get ready. We're going to have that yellow diamond band shortly. And remember, whatever you see on the air as far as price tag, it goes lower than that by 10%. So whatever I do to discount, you get an extra 10% off. And that's why we encourage you to dial in early on anything you might like. So let's get this one going. Excuse me. I felt that coming on for like 40 seconds, and I hope that doesn't mean anything. It's good luck, right? Okay. All right. Hi, Andy. Andy's here. Antonio, you look dressed up. Huh? Oh, okay. Okay. He said thank you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a compliment. Yeah. All right. So here we go. Let's get going. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold on this one. How about a great value right away? And let's get it under $1,000, shall we? $999, $899? No, I don't think so. $799? Now we're talking. Look how much gold is in this ring, for example, just to give you a for instance. It's almost like the double crown. It's like a double-sided top and bottom crown coming together that make for this really beautiful lacy effect. There's a lot of detail. There's a lot of the scroll work and the mill grain. And then again, diamonds not only just around your stone and down the middle, but also along that top and bottom as well. So really just is elegant and pretty, yet it tapers in the back. So it's a comfortable ring despite its width across the front. It's going to be a comfortable ring to wear all day, every day if you want to, but it's not even $799. Oh, we're so glad to have you. And again, hope everyone had a wonderful holiday weekend. I hope you continue it. Just keep on partying, right? And we'll be here for you as you want to stop in and celebrate with us, or should I say celebrate with us, because we're going to be doing this sale for a couple of days. I'll make it $777 instead. And then you know what? Haven't done much of the $777 with 10% off, but keep in mind that's another nearly $80 off. So yes, it'll be $699.30 to get that one home in your choice of gold color, in your choice, of course, of size. We like to make sure that it is ready to wear when it arrives. So you've got a great chance to pick that up, and beautiful square cushion. Couldn't ask for a better aquamarine than that, and yet not enough, not too expensive or pricey, because some of these Sierra Santa Marias, when you start to get into bigger sizes, they can easily be, we see routinely $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 pieces here, and they're beautiful and well worth it. It's a great value. But to be able to get that premium quality and spend less than $700, because remember after checkout you've got a great value there. So we'll give it 30 seconds, then we're going to march on. We've got so much to show you. Pink zircon is here, the yellow diamond band. I do have a cameo. Well, it's a carnelian carving. If you like cameos, we've got one of those out of natural gem though. So really looking forward to that as well. Plus some really cool earrings and a white diamond ring. I did bring in a 1-carat 01. Our 121 sold the other day, but I have a 101. Yeah, white diamond that is certified. So that's going to be a good, that's going to be a great price. And plus we do have, I know so many of you have been asking about that men's yellow diamond. The 202, I think, was the only yellow diamond from our big wheel yesterday that made it. So we have the 202 for you if you'd like to see what that's all about. And that's one of our lowest prices ever on a yellow diamond. So lots to get to, and 777 if you want our aquamarine Sierra Santa Maria. Love it. So then coming up, we're going to get to it. We've got a really beautiful, I just thought you'd like to see this because I've had some requests lately, and usually you have to go vintage jewelry to see anything like this, or sometimes it's maybe not actual natural stone. Look at this carnelian carving and what is old is new again. And we're definitely seeing that as a trend throughout fashion and jewelry and accessorization. So what we have here is really, really special because that is all carnelian that then is carved to be this beautiful cameo, and it's 8877. So it's the only thing in our entire inventory where we have literally tens of thousands of pieces in our inventory, but this is the only piece that is designed like this for you. So it's really special, and you've got we give you a gem weight on this, even though it's an opaque stone that is carved as this cameo design. You're getting a 169 carnelian with 34 points in diamonds around it. Then we add a little modern twist because a lot of times if you were to see these in vintage designs, first of all, they might be worn or used. Your condition might not be great, right? So we don't offer estate pieces, or we just only want the brand new and the best of the best and make sure that quality is going to be there for you through and through. But what I love about this is we've modernized it by giving it that literal twist on the sides. We've split the shank, given it that rope texture design, so it's still giving modern, but it still gives you a little bit of that old world feel. But this is, again, natural carnelian, so we've got a carved natural stone here. And the details, I mean, that's what's, I mean, think about it. I mean, it's difficult when you think about it, liken it to nail art usually, where it's like you're working on such a tiny little canvas, really. But this, working with natural stone, which is, of course, you know, something that is not easy to carve without a lot of skill and practice behind it, but also the fact that this is something that is really, it's a smaller piece as far as doing a carving that has detail like this, where you can really make out, you know, different aspects like the tendrils of the hair and the features on the woman's profile. That's what you have here, which is really, when you think about it, so amazingly special that a lapidary or a gemstone cutter, really an artiste, could do. So let's take a look at it. It's our cameo design, only thing like it. It's a carat 69 plus the 34 points in the diamonds, and we're also giving you, oh, never mind. I'm giving you a choice of gold, but I just realized there's only one. So, oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. As is the case with most items, because again, what you see is what you get, except for maybe a couple of diamond pieces that we have white diamonds in. But you know what? Instead of even $9.99, we'll make this a whole lot easier this year. Santa Maria is still here, by the way, if you'd like it. If you want our one and only carnelian carving, let's make it easy for you right now. Here it is on the hand. How pretty. I love this. I mean, I'm not usually a vintage girl. I don't wear vintage clothes. It's not usually something like I don't like, you know, it's not my style in homes or anything. But I got to tell you, there's something about this piece. I think it's just the detail and the beautiful backdrop of that red carnelian with that beautiful, beautiful carving on top. I'll make it $599. And there's extra $60 off that as well. Only one, but you can actually change the gold. So if you'd prefer the yellow or the rose, you may go ahead and take that. So it's a really special piece, and that's going to be our one and one alone. So that's it. That's the last time we'll ever see it. And good luck if you'd like it. And a really special idea there. What a great piece. And you see the detail there? And you can see that color that's almost like it's like an orangey. It's kind of like coral in a way, where it's like an orangey red combination, almost like a brick red color. So $599, take nearly $60 off that price, and that will make this one, wow, that's special. That's really special. $539.10 if you'd like it there. So huge value. Take advantage of it, and we'll see who's got it. And then we're going to move on. We've got some pink zircon. I do have turquoise earrings, but they have sapphire and diamonds with them. And how are we doing on requests? Do we have any yet? None yet at all. Okay, so no requests. All right, that just means you've got everything you already wanted. So let's just make sure. What if, you know, the famous line after Christmas ends is, did Santa get it right? You know, did Santa get everything you wanted? If not, time to treat yourself. Let's just go ahead and get to this yellow diamond band. I cannot wait for this. This was something I know I had many, many, many people asking for the very first time this debuted. It's always been a struggle. Well, you're about to see why, because this diamond band is not white diamonds. And we've seen, just even recently, I had a diamond band that had, what, 17 pointers? How about we not only double it, we go further than that? But they're also in yellow diamonds. I have to say this really quickly because this will not last. This item number goes way back. This was first created literally years ago. 0775 is the item number. It is still a 5-stone band. So this is going to give you 5 stones that go from one side of the finger to the other. But this is the only one I have. And when I tell you this, it's going to be so affordable, because I remember when this debuted, because why was it so popular? Partly had to do with the fact that it was 205 in yellow diamonds, and we'd not seen anything like that. And still, even after we've been bringing yellow diamonds for a little bit of time, we have not been able to see bands consistently where stones go across the way, because the matching is very difficult. Obviously, these are bigger size stones as well, given that that comes out to be almost 41 points a piece in a yellow diamond cushion cut. What does that mean exactly? That means that you really have the center stones of 5 rings all jammed into one. And therefore, you've got that consistency of color, that really unique quality. They're spectacular VS diamonds still. They're still VS. And this is going to be a 1 and 1 alone. It's only in the yellow gold, which is how you want yellow diamonds set typically anyways. Is you've got great saturation level to them, and it's going to be a lot less than you can even imagine, because when this debuted, if you even remember it many, many years ago, it was $39.99. That's why it was such a value. Of course, tonight, we'd be taking an extra 10% off that. You'd save a bundle, but we're going to do better. Before, like I said, 10% is like the extra little icing on the cake, this is where we really say, let's turn that cake into a little like brownie or a little cupcake or just a little one of those cake bites here. And we're gonna make sure that the price first before you add the frosting, which is that 10%, gets down to nothing. That's what we love to do about this sale. That's what it's all about. Let's take a look at it. We only have the one, and let's make sure, okay, do we have anybody thinking about it already? I'm still gonna size it for you, but again, it's gotta stay that way, which means we can size it right away, get it out to you tomorrow. But back in the day at $39.99, it was popular. Look at the finishing all the way through. Solid, beautifully done there. How about it? And some really, really big diamonds. And here it is on the hand. Watch how these diamonds at almost 41 points apiece go completely from one side to the other. See? One side of the hand or one side of the finger to the other. So you've got this complete look. Do we have anybody thinking about it? Because it's going to be so affordable. And I know we will have lots of people missing out. I know that for a fact because it happened even back in the day when it was $4,000. And that's when yellow diamonds were a little bit more prevalent. The Argyle mine was still open. We were still getting them regularly into the inventory. That's not the case here. And this is not going to be $39, $29, or even $1,999. And that is what I mean by the discount before the discount. It is literally layers and layers and layers of reductions in the price to make this inexplicably affordable. And it's not even going to be $19.99. And watch this. Oh my goodness. I mean, we're in giveaway mode here, and when we say year-end clearance, we mean literally a dedication to getting every piece in the inventory out the door. And that all has to happen in the next few days. So this is not a time to wait because it's not even $1,899. We're going to make it $1,888, which in turn will make it $1,699.20 only if you'd like our 40, that's a 40-pointer, that's a 40-pointer, that's a 40-pointer, that's a 40-pointer, and that's a 40-pointer. Oh my goodness. Light half-carat stones all the way across the band, one only, yellow gold only. Operators, let me know who's got it. That's the one you get. Let me pop it up so you can see it here as plain as day and watch the consistency and the matching of all of those stones here. And $1,888, remember, turns into only $16.99.20. Who's got it? Only one though. That's the thing. That's how this show works. That's how this whole event works, is that we're showing you essentially, like I said, besides a couple of white diamond pieces that are just, you know, consistent white diamonds, we've got last call on everything. So it is not a time to sit back and be casual. Like, don't be a casual shopper this week, okay? I mean, you can be at home, like you can be wearing sweats or whatever your most casual wear, your casual comfortable wear is, but you can't be casual about the activity of shopping. That's how we're doing it. So let's make sure you got this one. I don't know, it's still here at the moment, so let's give it 30 final seconds and then we will get a move on. And here we are. It is time to go in just a couple of seconds here. We've got the 30 counting down. If it even lasts that long, I'm not sure it will. It would be very unlikely that lasts, even that clock that we have left. Do you have it, Andy? Andy's got it. Okay, so coming up, zircon on the way, 6987. Take a look at this one. I love this zircon because it's one of the more richer, true, like it's a raspberry or black cherry color. I love this one. It's item number 6987. And Andy, let me know who got it. Which one? The yellow diamond's already gone to Andy back there. What's that? Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Thank you. And I know we're busy on the phone line, so see, Sharon's not a casual. Did you want the yellow diamond band too? Yes, it is. I mentioned it earlier. Do you want to see it again? We have the 202 right here. And it's item number 8641, Virginia. You want to see it? Oh, okay. They're like, don't even show it because I don't even want to risk someone else getting it. All right. So the men's yellow diamond ring is gone. Congratulations. That's from yesterday. If you were with us, yeah, that was kind of a miracle that it even, it was a Christmas miracle. It even lasted past yesterday. So now it's gone. Congratulations on that one. Let me know. And then here's our zircon that's got that beautiful, it's that new fine material out of Ceylon, same source. We see a lot of the best sapphires in the world from. And then you've got this like kind of like a classic loop-de-loop style where it's not just a basic halo because you watch it go around one side and around the other. So it's kind of like a little some movement and some curve to the way the diamonds are wrapping around this one, which is amazing. And yeah, 3 carats on the round, 55 points in the diamonds, white, yellow, rose, gold. You're going to choose. It's entirely up to you because there's not a bad way to set the stone. That's the truth. There is not a bad way, especially when you've got the deeper. This is like that sophisticated, rich, very, you know, vixen-like kind of color. It's a weird description, but I'm going with it. But it's really, it's a precious piece. And of course, you get the flash because it's zircon, so it's double refractive. You're seeing purples and blues and even bright reds out of this stone. And we're thrilled to bring it to you. Yes, I like it. So here's what we're going to do instead of, well, I'm looking at the $9.99 price and I like it. but I don't know if I love the price, and we want to get to prices that we just adore all night long and all week long and for the rest of this year. So instead of even $9.99, try this precious stone. It's a real collectible, and it's so exciting to have it for you. And you know what? Instead of $9.99 or $8.99 or even $799, here we go again. It is really, really amazing. And this one is going to be, oh, you know what? I'll do it for just make it $777 instead. And we will have that one out to you. And I'm going to try it on. And then we've got requests coming in. I love it. What do we have first here? And for request? Oh, how about some hoops? Because it wouldn't be a sale event without some hoop requests. Am I right? And if hoops are your life, or if you want to try to see if hoops are your life, or if you want to live your life in hoops, we're going to have a great option for you. So that's going to be exciting as well. Stick around. They're coming up next, and we'll find out whose request that is. And this is going to be a good one to own. Let me make sure you see what this one's all about on, too. Just because, oh, my goodness, look at that stone. I mean, there's actually, I keep looking up, and it's making me do a double take because I see these really bright reds coming from the stone, which are so impressive. Here it is on. Yeah, look at that. It's a good one. And then almost like a little golden color. These are intriguing stones. And yet, if you like sparkle like I do, there is a stone you got to have, and it's a zircon. You can pick your color. They all are going to sparkle more than even most do. And so this is going to be on the way. We just don't know to who yet, but there's that razzle dazzle within that stone that makes it so impressive. And so $777, of course, you're taking another nearly $78 off that price. It's going to be under $700 when all is said and done. So really, really excited about that. And then, of course, we have, I know, yay. And then here we go. It is a really, really special hoop. Do you know whose request this is for, Joyce? Antonio's caller? Marge. Hi, Marge. All right, Marge, we're going to show some hoops coming up. Did you want half inchers? Inside out and everything? You got it. We are going to be showing you the hoops. And we even have a white and a yellow to show you, which is nice. So that'll be under $700 if you'd like it. Really excited about that one. And then let's go. We got hoops coming up. Love these. Oh, I love these hoops because these are just, they're comfortable and they're classic and they're beautiful and they're kind of like, again, when we normally see a half-inch style, we're not going to see inside out. But that's what we're lucky enough to have here for you is that inside out design. So you're getting that really high-end, super status kind of styling to your hoop here. And there's the yellow gold. I love these. These are really good. So we have rose gold as well. I just don't have them here to show. But let's zoom back just a touch so you can see these here. And we're really going to get you a big discount. Of course, these are the icons that, you know, are always requested quite a bit during a sale event like this because the prices you know and know well are still coming down to these, you know, ridiculously lows where, yeah, if there was ever a exotic or a classic you wanted to try, this is certainly the event to do it in. And how about these hoops here? 311's the number. You get 82 points in diamonds. That's the inside out design. Once again, it's just a hinge at the base and it's a click enclosure. So it doesn't even require, like, trust me, these are not complicated. They are not difficult to put on. They kind of find themselves. I mean, it just is it's also a comfortable style. If you like to have an earring in for, you know, never worry about it, you know, so you take a nap in the middle of the day and you want to have a comfortable earring that you're not taking out. Your earrings, this is it, right? If you are a phone talker and you've got the phone always up to your ear because it's part of your daily routine or your business or your work life, you know, this is really something that is also comfortable for that. But we're going to make them really, really affordable for you, and they are going to be, you know what, how about we do it again? White, yellow, or rose, and there's very rare, again, to see the discount and then extra 10% off on a classic you're going to wear more often than you don't. I'll make these under $1,000 as well. So far, we're loving all the affordable that we're bringing, and it's not going to be $9.99 or $8.99 or even $799 either. We've got them for, do I really have to take off my big 9-carat plus earrings to try these on? I'm going to. But I'll make these $777. So once again, coming under $700 if you'd like them. And that is going to be it. So Marge, I hope, are those the earrings that she was looking for, Antonio? Because we always have to ask. We have a lot of different versions of hoops. But what color did she get? Oh, that wasn't her. I'm sorry. So you have, okay, so great. Okay, so we'll hope those are the ones that she wanted. And if she wants to see them on, that's what I'm going to do next. Here, I'm going to try yellow gold on for you. And then we'll see who's got them. And then Virginia, who got the yellow diamond, may I ask? It was Mario. Thank you, Mario. Enjoy it. Thank you so much. Yellow diamond, one of our rare, rare, rare men's yellow diamond rings. We have not had many, and certainly not in that kind of size. So let me give you a quick look at what these are all about on the ear, and so you can kind of see how they play with other earrings as well if you are a stacker like I am. If you'd like to stack them up and kind of have a different look there, this is the 1/2 inch. So you see they've got enough clearance where you're going to see just a little bit. I mean, obviously there are diamonds on the inside of the back as well as the outside of the front, but you have just, you know, obviously a longer hoop would show you more of those diamonds if you've got, you know, an inside out style, but there's still, again, enough drop typically that you're going to have some of those diamonds, especially from, you know, different angles like profiles, and as you move, you're going to see more of those diamonds through the inside as well. So $777, they'll be under $700 if you like them at checkout. So we'll take another look at them, and Marge, I hope those are the ones you're looking for. If not, let me know, we can help you out there as well. But that's going to be our big, big value at $777, and truly one of the classic earring hoops that we do. I mean, all hoops are classic in my mind, but that certainly is a size that we know is beloved and a size that works for most. So huge, huge value there. Enjoy them. And then don't forget to ask me if you like those earrings I'm wearing. Make sure you ask about those. We can show those at any given point. They have over 9 carats in VS diamonds. They're spectacular. They even have the most interesting oversized back so that they sit properly, and they're even in 18 karat gold, so they got a lot going on. But those are our hoops, Marge, so let us know what you think about those. I did also bring out, speaking of, you know, recaps from the weekend, I did also bring out, I think, our best value in tennis bracelets, which is our 9 karat 30 version. We have a 930 tennis bracelet where each and every stone is almost 1/3 of a carat. So that's also here. We have a big Paraíba. Remember, the 5 carats now gone as of yesterday, so we have a 363 as now our second largest, meaning it goes from 11 carats plus down to 363. Those are the options in big Paraíbas at this point. They are really dwindling from our inventory. So let's get a move on. We've got a really special look. I've got a couple other unique rings here for you, but I want to do at the bottom of the hour, which is only about 3.5 minutes, we're going to bring the opal wheel. It's just a trio very quickly. And Marge, I hope those are the ones you're looking for. If not, let us know. And then I want to show you this. Look at this ring. And what you can't do yet is feel it, but there is, which might seem obvious when you see how it towers over our wheel here. This is a very heavy ring because all of those yellow diamonds through the mid section, or really through most of the ring there, are bezel set. So there is a lot of gold happening in this ring, but it's item number, wow, this is 8716. I don't even know if this has been on the ear actually, because it's been hanging out at such a highfalutin price. We're gonna make sure it's a really, really exciting moment for you to get a carat 85. Just in the yellow diamonds, all around brilliance. Different sizes, slightly different colors and hues, but there's a carat 85 in the yellows. Then you get another 65 points in the white diamonds. That's gonna border the ring, so it gives it like any yellow diamond, even when we see one single stone, right? What's so impressive is when we actually get to see that beautiful look where you're getting the two-tone aspect, having the gold match the diamonds, and then having a little border to contrast with. We see that a lot with the center stone. We'll see one yellow diamond set. It's got white diamonds and white gold around it. There's a great contrast. Well, this is really kind of magnifying that, right? You've got a carat 85 plus the 65, so beautiful total carat weight here. And wait till you see this price tag. That total carat weight is going to be actually 2.5 carats exactly. And then if you like a wider cigar band style, well, this will still be comfortable because it's tapering in the back, but it's all finished on the inside as well, which you can see right on through there, and then smooth to the touch. So even though it's a big ring, it sits lower profile on the hand. It's not complicated to wear. There's nothing that's gonna scratch or snag or be anything at all that's complicated because you have just the bead set white diamonds and then all those bezel set yellows. So yes. Oh, you did have, you heard from Marge. Oh, wonderful. And she got a white gold pair of hoops. I love it. Thank you so much, Marge. Enjoy. All right. Thanks for the request. And do like Marge and get all your requests in today. Earlier is always better because you never know what, you know, pieces are selling behind the scenes. So let us know what you'd like to see as soon as you can think of it. But do you see what I mean about low profile, right? Nothing complicated. There's a great feel. If you are missing the weight and the heft and the feel of your jewelry these days, well, this one's going to bring it back. It's bringing the gold back. So let's make sure it's really affordable so that it's easy to own if you like it. And I would recommend on this one, I would go up a little bit on this one. I'd go up a half size if I were you because it's still pretty wide. Even though it tapers, it's still really wide because it's just, again, a bigger ring overall. But how about this, where it started at $13,000? And that's why it hasn't been on the air much. When it's a $13,000 piece, we don't spend a lot of time on $13,000, $14,000, $15,000 pieces. However, when it goes down to a price tag like this, I mean, we're the ones dedicated to making sure that every piece goes. We understand how important that is. at the year end. This isn't just about, I mean, let's be honest, it's giving you guys values, but honestly, we have a mission here as well. And the mission is singular, and that is to move everything that exists. So we are not messing around when it comes to these values. So much of what I'm showing you throughout the event is below our own cost, just to make sure. It's almost like, again, it really doesn't make a lot of sense. If we were just trading jewelry and I had pieces here at cost, well, that's one thing. But to go under our own cost and to make everything as affordable as this is really, it's a little nonsensical. And that's just the prices I'm giving. Then when you get the extra 10%, well, it gets even better. So all you have to do is make sure you're dialing in early. We've seen already people missing out. We don't want that to happen. So dial early when you see the piece you love. It's really important because you don't want to have those pieces that you miss out haunt you forever, okay? We've all been there as shoppers, and I can speak from experience. We don't want that to happen. So let's go, instead of $13,000, we could go to 10 or 9 or 8 or 7. Or we could just make it $5,000 and be at $49.99, which is the absolute lowest all of these big yellow fancy diamonds that are all natural, by the way, should be. But we're going even lower than $49, even lower than $39.99. And better yet, it is not even going to be, I don't know how, the second you feel this, and I realize you can't yet, but the second you do feel it, because I try on hundreds of pieces of jewelry every day, I'm going to tell you right now, you will be amazed that you got this ring just for the gold for this price. Promise you that. It's not even $3,900 or $3,500, and yet all of that gold is housing 2.5 carats of mostly fancy yellows, and it's not even 35, 34, 33. We just mean business. It is just one piece that is meant to be for you if you love it, and you can dial early. And remember, it's as is, but we're going to size it for you. So just as is refers to the gold color, and we have more requests coming. And this is not going to be 33 or 32 or 31 or $3,099. We're going to make it $2,999. But remember how significant that discount becomes. Another $300 coming off that price, which actually makes it under $2,700, $2,699. So if you'd like it, give us a call very quickly. You will be absolutely blown away by the weight, the feel, the beauty of that ring, the ease of wear despite its size. And guess what we have coming up? Golden pearl in one of those beautiful rhodium florals with the multiple colors of rhodium. And then we have another Sierra Santa Maria. We're going to go big time on our Sierra Santa Maria Aqua as well. So lots of requests coming in. Thank you. Keep them coming, because this is early in the event still. And you know how as events like this wane on, we see more and more pieces going. We don't want your piece to go to somebody else. So come on in early. You guys are still on the early side of this big year-end clearance. Let's show you the next one, though. And let's see who's got this, because I'm still waiting to hear who's got it. So I tend to not wait too long. I don't, by waiting for every single piece to sell, it doesn't allow us to show you nearly as much. So I tend to just keep moving and then rely on you guys to call and ask our operators. But let's take a look at this. This is the golden pearl piece that I only showed it for the first time a couple days ago, and it's item number 8916. And look at that golden pearl. Now this is going to be bail on the left, which is all going to drop vertically, of course. And we're very busy on the lines. We have about 3 different callers backed up. So if you'll be patient with us, light operators today due to the holiday. So this is going to be 8916. We start with 18 karat yellow gold, but then you see the floral there. That is not just painted. That is not just enamel. It's actually a form of rhodium. And they've done an ombre effect in rhodium that goes from a darker blue to a brighter blue to almost a silvery platinum blue. And then you have your golden pearl. All of these pieces are hinged in between. So it's not just one little, stiff piece. It's actually going to be 6 points in diamonds, as well as that little cluster. That's your floral in the middle there. And then we also have 18K, and you see all that 18 karat here. So let's go ahead and blow this one out, because I know $24.99 is the last time we had it. Let me show it to you from a distance. We'll get you the measurement and all that good stuff. But this is not going to last. We know it. We know it. There is only one. Here's the gorgeous look from a distance away. Then we'll show you the length here in measurement form, and then it's going on the neckline. But how about only one? Let's make it $999, and there it is, 1 3/8 inches from top to bottom. And you can really, even from a distance, see the multiple colors of the blues into the silvers. And prior to this designer being here, I had never actually seen anything like this before. And I've been around jewelry for a long time professionally, and this is rare. You just don't see a lot of that. And it still takes a great amount of skill to be able to do these rhodiums. And rhodium, of course, is, we're talking about part of the platinum family, and oftentimes we talk about white rhodium as your way we do white metal, white gold. But look at this from a distance away too, so you can see that kind of size you're getting. It's really, really well done. So let's go back up close. We're going to take a last look at it. It's $999, which makes it under $900 on this one and only. And we're going to show you another request coming up next, which is the big Sierra Santa Maria. So let me see. It's always hard to prop this one up because so many moving pieces. Yeah. The bubble ring on the hand, you got it. Show that one more time, and then you'll see what that's all about. Who's got this one? Yay, I love this one. Let's see, we've got more requests coming. So the ring with the yellow diamond bezel sets. Thank you, Ping. Ping, how was your Christmas yesterday? Was it? Good. Oh, good. So this one's going to be $8.99 Oh my good, look at all these requests coming in. I got 5 of them waiting for you. Yes. Thank you. Let's go back to the hand, Tony. I've got that ring. I'm going to put it all the way on. I needed another hand to do it. Take a look at that one. So, Andy, this is for your caller. And remember, that one's going to be, sure enough, look at Tony. He's got it there. 2.5 carats total weight. Vast majority being the yellow diamond round brilliance that you have that are quite a bit larger individually in size for the most part. And then your white diamonds along the edges, $29.99 comes down below $2,700 after the 10% off. So the pearl piece is gone. We're going to do the big aqua. Who is the big aqua for? Now, do we know who all these requests are for, like the big aqua? Oh, they were both for Sharon. Oh, is Sharon on the line already? Let me show her the big aqua then. Andy, let me know if you need any more details or an up close on that one. Then let's go to our big aqua, which is item number 8870. Wait a minute, it's already ready here. Take a look at this. This is the big aqua. Oh my goodness, this is the one I was raving about just the other day. It's the 428. Oval Aqua, Sierra Santa Maria still. We saw a 70 pointer to start the show. Now we're getting into the bigger size here. 428 is the carat weight. Then you also get 134 in the diamond weight, and it's 8870. So it's a really, really good look. And that's actually is it a 420 or 428? I've got 420 rather, it is right. I've got so many markdowns that there are lines through every single number on every bag. So I'm really having to look at these bags and kind of do like x-ray vision, but it is 420. 420, 134. And what does Sharon think of this one? It's a beautiful aqua, and it's amazing when you get the bigger sizes and they're still so saturated. All right, so yeah, they're like, oh, it works for her, but exactly. All right, so coming up on this one, how about a nice big markdown for you here? Let's make it a lot easier. And you can change the gold, Sharon, if you want to. I wouldn't. I love an aqua like this in the white gold, but it's totally up to you. And how about a $79.99 ring coming way, oh, look at that. Did it get brighter or is it just me? Did that get more saturated the further away we went? I'm not sure, but it seems like it did. And you know what? That very well may be the case because there's a little less light over here than there is, down here. So you oftentimes see that. It's a little bit more shadowed kind of viewpoint, which is really showing you the beautiful color of that stone. You know what? I'm not even going to do half off. If it was $4,000, that'd be great, or right at $39.99 is where we usually see a markdown on an aqua of this size. Let's do even better than that for you. I'll make it $2,999 instead, and then an extra $300 is coming off that price. So it's why 10% off is such a big deal, and I mean literally, because you've got so much extra savings, especially on the higher end items. I mean, it's always great to get any amount of money off and any discount and save $100 here and $200 here, but look at how much you have to save on some of these bigger pieces, which is why I also encourage you to ask about those museum pieces. Ask about our big pink diamonds and our big Paraibas and our big chameleons and all of those pieces, because that's where the bigger, more substantial discounts will be. So that's why we're loving the 9 carat 30 diamond tennis bracelet. Yeah. Thank you. So the aqua's gone as well. And now for our next request, I have a beautiful match set here of pink diaspore. Oh my goodness. And they are a bit pinky lavender. This one is gone. We have the pendant and the ring. And let me get the right side for the bail here. This is going to be the emerald cut in the pink diaspore. This is that really new, super, I don't have a more limited stone than the Afghan pink diaspore. 9220 starts us off, but then I also want to show you a ring that matches really well. So let me also put the ring down here, and then I'll flash the pendant behind it. This is the ring, and of course you're seeing the pendant information, and we'll end up showing, because I think it's going to be, the idea here is to have a set opportunity, which is really lovely. So here's the pendant once again, and notice it's got some rose gold in the corners, which it's meant to be north to south, which I'll show you on the hand, but that's going to be a 647, which actually is our largest by far in the pink diaspore category, but it's also got 18 points in pink diamonds. So those are natural. You see 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom. This is how it's going to look from a distance away. It's that really pretty, almost Art Deco kind of look that it has. Love seeing an emerald cut in this elongated type fashion, and only pendant we have with the pink diaspore and have had. So it's really exciting to bring it to you. You can see it's a little bit over an inch, about 1 1/8 inches there or so top to bottom, and then we'll be sure and show it on the neckline for you. But it also is going to be, well, look at this, a new markdown. down so that it's more affordable than ever before. And there's a strong pleochroism to these diaspores. They tend to look more plummy here under a lot of light, but as you move them and as you change your light, they can look really pink. They can look like beautiful bright flashes of diamond pink color. You can see bright flashes of a beautiful kind of a plum type color as well, which is really where the pink and the purples come together. And it's so stunning. And you see, again, darker light over here, and look at how neon it becomes. Then we go to the ring. Now the ring is going to be item number, that'll be 9192, but since they are really the makings of a set here, we're going to do the 363 in the ring, and that'll be an 11 points in those diamonds, and it's just going to be the white diamonds on the side. So let me show them to you together. Yes? The Burma spinel from yesterday. Let me see. Oh, yes, the purpley one, right? Yes, I have it. I'll show it to you, Karen, coming up. I'll tell you what, if you like the ring, 363 with the 11 points in diamonds, I'll try that on. That's in rose gold and white gold. There's that match because you've got each piece containing the rose and the white together here. So there's a great matching, even though this one's white diamond's not pink like the pendant. I'll do the ring for only $19.99, and the pendant is brought down. The pendant was $8,000, you guys, but we're going to do a lot better than that. $8,000 on the pendant. We're going to make it really simple and easy. And actually, let me show you that pendant with the ring now that they're from a distance here together, just so you can see obviously they wouldn't be that close together when you're wearing them, but the pendant's only going to be, let's make it $38.88 on the pendant, and you can get one or the set. You don't have to get both pieces together. $19.99 is going to be, of course, under $1,800 for that one. Boy, that emerald cut, you really see the color play. And then here's our more elongated. That's our large 647 there, and that'll come down, boy, another nearly $400 discount. So if there was ever a time to get a set, it's right now. Even as it moves here subtly, you can see those bright hot pinks and reds and those brighter, lighter pink flashes as well. So let's take them up close one more time here, and we'll show you that set side by side, and then we'll see who's got what, or if the whole set is going to be spoken for. But it's such an amazing opportunity to get a 647. It's the largest pink diaspore out of the Afghan region. Remember, there were only a handful of stones that ever came out. It was 1 month of mining, 1 month. 1 month, and they shut it down. So there's just very little out there, and we did such a good job of getting and securing as much of it as we possibly could to make, what have we had, maybe like 15 pieces of jewelry in total. And then Karen, we've got your spinel coming up next. It's here, which is actually kind of a similar color to what we're seeing here in the pink diaspore. So those are Gabrielle's requests, and then we also have some trillion cut blue wing earrings. They're drops, so we'll bring those out as well. But let's get to that pink, or rather purple spinel. It's kind of a periwinkle blue purple. Let me know if you want the ring or the pendant or both, and let's see what that would be. $38.88 on the pendant. That's because that size is so big. That's a 6.5 carat nearly. That pendant will actually be under $3,500, so it'll be $34.99. And then the ring, of course, is $17.99 if you'd like that one. And again, just a little bit of change there on each of those. And then let's get to that Karen request that we have for you. It's that beautiful lilac-y purple spinel. Loving this. And we'll move those aside. Take a look at this one. This is more, this won't give you the pinks. What it gives you instead is almost a blue periwinkle, like an ultraviolet. In this color, this whole year we celebrated, 2022 was all about the year of Very Peri, as it was called by Pantone, which is, I don't know if you need 1 year to celebrate it. It's a beautiful color all the time. So this is special indeed. It's it was here yesterday. It's 5896 is the item number, and that's a 214. Yes. Oh, sure, yeah. Here's the undergallery. This is the way it's finished. Now, this mounting is always made this way. It's got a bed of diamonds, but we like to have them sit so that you can actually have access and clean them from behind as well, which is important on a ring like this when they sit closer to the hand. And then you've got that beautiful, high-end, super clean. Look at that. That is got fingerprints and everything else on it. So 214. It is from Burma. Sometimes out of Burma, we might expect to see a little bit more of the pink material. Rare to see a, look at that, there it is, in all its shining, sheening, clean glory there with all those, you see it. It's a lilac lavender. It's not dull. You know, sometimes there's like a lavender and it's dusty, and it kind of has a lot of that gray to it. This is a pop, a bright. Do you love it? It's only $19.99 if you do, minus 10%, and that one is gone. Congratulations. Does she need to see it on the hand again? I might as well here just in case. Let's put it on the hand. These are all these tiny little sizes, but I'm going to put them on anyways because they just need to be seen on the ring finger. So there it is, like giving you all those bright flashes there all the way through that emerald cut. So congrats on that one. That one's going to Karen, it sounds like. Still have the pink diaspore ring and pendant, still waiting on those. And then I'm going to get to a Tanzanite earring here. This was requested as well. It's $12.28. is the item number. And this will be, look at this, it's a pretty drop. You get 1 trillion. These are always complicated to set up because they have all these hinged pieces and parts. So let me make sure I can get it properly here on the wheel for you, so at least you can see them upright. And then no, this is that lever back, which I will try to flip. So you can see that it's got 1 trillion, which is actually connected to this elongated diamond-shaped pave material. And then you have white, yellow, rose gold, a choice of 1228. It's going to be a carat and a half total. So you're getting 75 points in each trillion Tanzanite. They are blue wing bloodies. And then you get the diamonds as well, which are so pretty because that diamond drop gives us one of our longer style earrings we do. And you get a great look here. Let me zoom all the way back so you can see all those. And of course a lever back, but they're kind of light and airy. This isn't like a big wide chandelier where it's got, you know, tons of presents. It's really just beautifully done. And you're getting white, yellow, rose gold, and wow, they're only $9.99. What in the world? To get almost 2 inches of gold to start, then you get all these pretty trillions. And I do want to show you from a distance away here on the hand. I'm going to get all my ducks in a row here and get all my jewelry organized because got to take a bunch of pieces over to the sold box so we can start working on sizing for you. But this is really where you got, again, beautiful Tanzanites, but the actual point there, the actual point of the actual diamond shape is going to meet up with one of the flat sides of the trillions. So it's an interesting look when you see it. It's a little unexpected because you would more expect for the actual point to meet with the tip of the trillion or the corner, the point. This is a little different. So you've got a really, really good look here. Carat and a half trillion, 25 points in the diamonds. Here's what they look like against the hand. And then we'll go ahead and measure them for you as well. So you see, and then I'll try one on. But look at how pretty. Isn't that a great look? So they're going to be 1.75 inches as you see there, but see how they're really long and that elongated effect, which are so flattering on. And then let's show them once again up close, and then I'll try one on for you, but they are not going to be anything like $9.99 because you're actually paying under $900 when you take that extra discount. So choose your gold color, get whatever you like there. So that's a rare drop Tanzanite. Most of our drop Tanzanites that we had recently were $10,000, $8,000, prices like that. So really nice to be able to get something that looks this good and still giving you that beautiful power of a trillion cut and a blue wings, where you still have that color that's so amazing there, and that you can see. So that gives you an idea. It's not like anything that's touching the shoulder. This is not a length that you need to be intimidated by because 1.75 inches is still going to be very wearable. So let's go back to our wheel, and then we'll get you a last look at those. We'll give them maybe 60 seconds. We are just a continuous parade of requests, and it looks like all hoops are coming out. Love that too. So we've got a lot of hoops to show you. I'll leave my earring off for that reason because we're going to show you some larger ovals and some smaller ovals. So we might as well show these together and give you great choices. So that's going to be it on the Tanzanite. And then let's go ahead and get to our larger ovals to start. These are amazing, amazing value. And these are going to be where you get that inside out style, but you're still going to get that button style that releases them. Here's the larger, and then we have a slightly smaller version. So you're going to see both together, and then you choose which one works better for you. But this is where you get 425 is going to give you 235 in diamonds. Really special. Inside out, of course, a longer drop hoop, a longer style is where you're going to see more of those inside diamonds you're paying for. So I love when you do an inside out style to have a little bit of length there. Now, this is the same earring, just a little bit shorter. So we'll put them in the background, and then you can see what we have here comparison-wise. But let me tell you, the 235 are where it's at for value. No doubt about it. Thank you so much. How about a 202 diamonds by the yard, too? Been showing that all weekend long, and that's going to get another look before we go. But how about this? This is the smaller version, which is going to be, and we'll toggle back and forth. You're still getting a lot of diamond weight. This is 212 is the item number for the smaller. That's where you get a carat 05. So it's either 235 or a carat 05. Yes. Thank you. Was that a requester by any chance? I don't know who the requester was, actually. So anyway, who was it? Oh, it was Lynn? Okay, so Lynn, I hope those were what you're looking for. If not, let me know. And then we got Tanzanite earrings going out. But look at how beautiful this is. 235, I mean, it's the same earring. Both have the button release. Both of them do. So that's really interesting as well. You get that just means you're not pulling them apart. You actually have a button release. What's up, Andy? Linda, got it. They're coming up next. I mean, it's coming up next. They're coming up next. It's a lot of diamonds. So here's what we'll do. Either 235 or 105. This is the value. they're both values, but they're oval in shape. So let me show you what that means. It's not a round, even though from the front, it's gonna look like a round. I mean, right? It looks like a round. You can't tell the difference until you really look at the side. It's not like we do a really narrow oval and have no room here. We still give you plenty of room. So this is gonna be your, again, let's measure these. They're 1.5 inches by 1.25 inches. So see, there's only a 1/4 inch differential there between your size. So there's the 1.5 inches, that's the length that we're referring to. And then you've got the 1.25 inches here. My ruler doesn't really fit here. And so then we go to the smaller version, which is done in the same way. This is your little button that I'm talking about. So instead of pulling them apart, which can over time wear on your post and warp it a little bit, and then they never quite fit just right, this is what is so important. You press this down, it releases, it kind of springs open. There's a hinge, you pop them on, then you close them. To close them, all you do is push them together. They'll align, they'll click, you'll hear it close. I'm gonna try one of those on. If you would like the carat 05s, oh, by the way, let's just finish the pricing on the 235 because we got our best deal ever. We're making them $19.99, which is well below that $1,000 a carat mark, which should never be happening on anything, let alone a hoop that has so much gold and workmanship. And then we have this style, which is gonna be the 105, and we'll show you the measurement here. The 105 is gonna be, look at this. This is gonna give you a 1-inch style, and then they're a 3/4 inch side to side. So 1 inch by 3/4, so 1 inch there in the drop, still an inside out, still has that little button release, which is so important. And those are gonna be only $9.99. I'm gonna put one of each on at the same time so you can see them together. So we'll go back to the wheel. We've either got them for $19.99 for the larger that you see on the left side, or you go $9.99, but each of those has a 10% off, which means also, remember, you're saving $200 on the larger of the hoops, which we know $19.99 is amazing for the larger, but to go another $200 below that and get them for $17.99 is amazing. So this is really, really an important time to get them. $9.99 is for the smaller of the hoop. That's your still 105 diamond weight. So you're still getting a lot of diamond weight there. And here's what the two look like together if that helps to see what they're all about. So you can really get an idea, larger, smaller. And again, I would not wear that 1-inch style as a second, but I just want you to see the difference there so you can kind of see them side by side like you are on the wheel. So I think that's helpful usually. But again, both inside out style, both oval in shape, and these are going to be $19.99, which really comes down below $1,800, and these are $9.99, which really comes below $900. So you have two great choices there. Let us know which one you like. Either way you want to go. Each one available in the white, the yellow, or the rose. So those are for our hoop requests. Let's go back to the wheel, and then we'll show you what's next. The Diamonds by the Yard, the 202, the best value in Diamonds by the Yard we have. And this is going to be coming up. I love it. We've got a good one there, and it just gets better and better and better and better and better. And don't forget, these earrings that I was wearing and will continue to wear, because I don't get to wear earrings like this very often, those are 9 carats plus. 9 carats, almost in a third, of VS diamonds in an earring in 18 karat gold. And I would encourage you to call on those because they're not my own. I wish they were my own. They're not my own, but I am borrowing them for the evening until they sell. So that's going to be an earring that I encourage you to ask about. Plus we have the 930. You could get all those diamonds in that one earring, or you could get all the diamonds in a bracelet. Same carat weight almost. And that's our 9 carat 30 diamond tennis bracelet, which has very large 31-point stones. And that's here as well, and it's under $10,000. So hoops are available if you'd like them, either $9.99, which really turns into $8.99, or $19.99 for the larger, which is really under $1,800. So two huge values on our classic ovals. I love an oval. I think an oval is just even a little extra chic. I just find that I think an oval shape looks more expensive a little bit. And I love a round hoop, and I wear a round hoop, but I got to tell you, I think that that oval shape to me looks more like fine, whereas there's a lot of costume options that are usually in rounds. So I love that when we have the oval, to me it just reads as a fine jewelry piece, as a real true, again, in gold, in diamonds, that kind of thing. So let us know on those, and then let's get to our 202, because this has been here the last couple of days and we can never get enough of it, and it's really special. And then I'll pop it on so you'll see it through the show, but it's 3480. Take a look, and this goes with absolutely everything. You know, normally I'd be a little shy about putting on a necklace when I'm wearing a big earring. It's why I normally don't wear a lot of necklaces. I'm more of an earring gal than a necklace gal. And you know how Coco Chanel famously said, you know, before you leave the house, take one thing off. I just think that, and she meant like accessories. Not like your shirt. She meant like, you know, if you're over accessorizing, right? And I think a lot of us jewelry lovers, right, enjoy that we love jewelry, so we want to wear our jewelry. And this is a necklace that never competes. My point is, even if you're like me and you wear a bigger earring, this is the necklace that's never going to compete with a bigger earring. It's always going to work. It works with no earring. It works with a big earring. It works with anything. You can layer it with other necklaces, but it's 3480. It's our 202. All the way around, except for you've got a little bit, just a couple of inches here to give you adjustability, because we think that's important to have, because I'd rather have you have the ability to adjust it and a little bit of, you know, space here than not be able to adjust it. I just think it's so much more versatile when you can adjust it and wear it at different lengths. So you have 16, 17, 18 built in, lobster claw clasp, but the rest of it are all these big diamonds that are bezel set so that it's that true station style. And we're gonna make it really affordable, and guess what? It's been affordable for a while, but it's not usually an extra 10% off, which is gonna save you an extra, oh gosh, it's gonna save you almost $200 extra, because it's only $16.99 for the necklace in white, yellow, or rose gold. So totally up to you which color. Who was it the other day that said, I have the white, I have the yellow? I think it was Suzanne. It was Suzanne in Arizona, and she said, I have the white, I have the yellow already, I'm adding the rose. I want them all, yes. Linda got a pair of, did she get the bigger or the smaller? The big ones, the 235s? Oh, she got the 105s. Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much. So Linda got some hoops, and then, was that our requester, Antonio? I think so. We think so. Okay, sounds good. We can go back to the earrings really quick. I'll just put this on the neckline for you. Or we can just, you know, look at this. This is so always appropriate, right? Always works, always looks amazing. Doesn't matter if you're casual, if you're dressy. I mean, whatever kind of style you have personally, it doesn't matter. This always, always works. We'll go back to the wheel, and then we're going to be on our way. Yes. 1-inch hoop going out, all the 1-inchers, there they are, very popular. So the DBTYs here as well, and then these are, again, the 1-inchers for $9.99, and then we've got the 1.5-inch ovals for $19.99. That is a serious, serious value. So I think we're caught up with requests for the moment. I want to show you some Paraiba. We only have about 4 minutes left till the top of the hour. And then DBTYs. Let me know if you have any questions about the DBTYs. I have a big, big yellow diamond here. Really big yellow diamond. And I'm a little amazed at the price. And maybe a lot of you were admiring, you know, yesterday 2 carats. Yes, question? Blue wing earrings. Yes, they do. It's more subtle in that in the smaller sizes, but they do. Yes, they are blue wing. All right, so coming up, let's get on. We got a great, should I just show it to you early? The yellow diamond's so impressive. I just figure with yesterday's 2-carat yellow diamond blowout, and now those are gone. So I just figure what we should do is probably show you something for those of you that were admiring, but maybe the price was still making them a tad bit out of reach. Let's show you something that I think is a great alternative, but it's still giving you a big size, because we know we bring you a lot of 1-carat stones, and you know, those are affordable, but this is still that really unusual, I would say actually more unusual than even the 2-carat sizes. We've had more 2-carat sizes than we've had 1.5-carats. So that's really, really important here. And you've got such an impressive piece, but also it's 8010, and this is going to fly. And I'm going to tell you right now, when I first saw it, yesterday, if you're wondering what I'm referring to, yesterday during the morning, it was Christmas Day, of course, and we were here live in the morning, and we had this spectacular, we wanted to really, really bring it on Christmas, so we had this spectacular yellow diamond wheel, and it was all 2-carat stones. And now, as of a few minutes ago, all of them are gone, because we had one remaining. It was the men's ring, and now it's sold. So basically what's happening is we're bringing you now a stone that looks, I'm telling you, it really does. When I looked at this in the bag, I thought it was in the wrong bag, because it really does look like a 2-carat stone. But it's not going to be the cost of a 2-carat stone, because it's 1.5 carats, but that's still an extremely unusual carat weight. Even more unusual, we've had fewer in the 1.5 than we've had of 2-carat sizes. So there's that. But you also have this really important halo. It's huge diamonds all the way around it. They even continue in a double row down the sides. And maybe this is what you're looking for. It looks so eerily similar, if not larger. I'll tell you right now, the cushion cut we had yesterday was flying. And yet this one, because the elongation of the oval, actually looks even larger. So you get a really important look, but you're not paying $10,000. You're not paying $8,000. That's the beauty of it. Let's take a look. Look at all the bigger diamonds that are around it that we actually break down here. 76 points on the halo. So those are the big stones that you see right around it. Then you have the double row as well. And then we have 18 karat solid gold as well. So all this finishing, all of that band that's thick and substantial all the way through, everything. And then this elongated oval that could not be a better color. And wait till you see, with $253 total weight here. And one price tag and one ring. I wish we had a bunch more. There's only one. Actually, I don't even know if we have any other carat and a halves of any style at all. This is pretty impressive. You ready? Who loves it so far? Come on in early. Don't wait. These are not the kind of pieces to be sitting back and we told you, you need to be a little aggressive today as far as just how you dial in and when you dial in, because it's really, really, really important to take advantage of. And when there's one and there are values like this that just are simply the best we can bring, things are not sticking around. We've seen that already, really all throughout the first hour. That will continue for the next two. And it's not, okay, so you're still getting, still a substantial amount of diamond weight here on the sides alone. And then you've got this major carat 03 plus the carat and a half plus the 18 karat gold. Let me try it on though, because that's what's going to prove to you the size that this looks like. Sometimes stones are really kind of blessed that way, or sometimes it's really all in the cutting and how it's cut to give it a much larger look. That, I'm telling you, it looks like a 2 carat. And we had a long time yesterday of really showcasing 2 carat plusers. This looks like a 2 carat, but without that $88.88 price tag, without being $8,000 or $7,000 or even $6,000 or $59.99, this is one that you have to get. Try the yellow diamond. Could not be it spot on, like ideal color you want. Still that beautiful oval. Notice close up that it's still an oval brilliant cut. So it's giving you a lot more flash and fire than even a typical traditional oval will. And it's not even $59.99. And this is where, again, some of the more substantial pieces are where your better discounts are. Because the bigger the piece, the more price tag, the more reduction you get, the more you save. So that's what's so critical and so crucial. And just do not wait. It is not even $59.99. How are we doing this on a diamond that looks like this? It really is a little mind-boggling. And the top of the hour just arrived, so welcome to the show. If you're just tuning in, glad you're with us on this Monday night. We are live from Los Angeles, and we're so glad you're here because this is our big year-end clearance sale. We wait literally all year to do this and take every last piece in our inventory and move it out, blow it out. And how are we doing that? I'm discounting, then you're discounting. Let's discount together. Let's tag team it. Let's both give discounts. So I just get the discounting to the lowest price it could possibly be on the air. You take, for just the fun of it, you're going to take an extra 10% off everything you see, everything you request, every museum piece, every affordable piece, everything in between. Take your 10% off and get what you love, because this is not even $59.99. And how are we starting this hour? We're starting it the way we ended it, with one of the best yellow diamonds we have. The size looks incredible. It looks like so much more than what you're actually paying for. And it's not even $5,000 or $49.99. We're not leaving it there. And there'd be an extra $500 off that price. But we're going to make it even more interesting. And by the way, it started at $20,000, like at our show, not retail, not somewhere else, not across the dial, on our network right here, 20 grand. And instead, today, we're making it $4,888. And there is just one. That's it. That's it, $48.88, and then you take your 10%, which means you've got nearly $490 extra coming off that price tag, and so that'll actually only be $43.99 and 20 cents. For all the look of a 2 carat all day long. Everyone else got their DBTYs, their 202s? Get those 202s. That is rarely, rarely, rarely that price. So huge moment to get your DBTYs. And then we're going to show you. We've got the big diamond tennis bracelet, and remember, this whole first hour has been heavily fueled by requests. Make sure you keep those coming. We want to find exactly what you're looking for, what you'd like. The earrings I'm wearing are available. We've got big Paraiba, big Tanzanite. Thank you so much. So here we go. Thank you. It's like a cue card. I like it. I like it. All right. Thank you. And no, I don't need any cue cards, but that would be interesting if I did. I think one day we should do that. And Tony, you just want to write the cue cards and then I'll just say whatever they say. That could be like a live home shopping Mad Libs or something. It'd be fun, right? You write and I just say, right? And I turn my brain off for the day. Just say what you guys tell me to say. It could get really entertaining, I'll tell you that. All right, so let's do this. We've got a quick top of the hour. to get to. This one's here at the moment, but a lot of pieces are going after the fact, which they should continue to do. And then I do have a big Paraíba. I just think we should show this really quickly because, you know, along the lines of museum, and when we talk about serious pieces that are, you know, never supposed to be discounted, like real rarities from the world like Paraíba is, we have this stone, and I tell you, it's got some of the best glow I've seen in a Paraíba, so there is that. So just, I'll flash it for you. You let me know if you want to see a little bit more about that. Big diamond, we have a 101 ladies diamond ring. It's a certified. It's really good, and that's coming up as well. And then, of course, the big diamond earrings I'm wearing. So all we need to do now, actually, there's a new yellow diamond. Remember I mentioned there's something new in design, and this one's going to be that big pear shape. Now, I just had the oval. Look at this. This is the new one that I want to give you a little preview on. Here's the oval we just had, and then there's the 1 carat that I have new, but look at this brand new mounting that's going with it, and how many incredible fancy cut diamonds. All the outside there, all pear shapes, and they're reversed. So they're alternating how they're set. So they almost set like a puzzle of pear shapes around a pear shape. That's here, that's new, and it's item number 8947. So we're gonna get to that in a little bit because I just want to preview it because I know you've seen 1,000,001 yellow diamonds here, but when we get something new like that, yeah, we better make sure you know about it. So that's going to be coming up in a little bit, and then we've got that Paraíba, and you know what else? The big diamond tennis bracelet. How about this? We've got a really special look at some turquoise earrings with some sapphires. I mean, earrings, we've had a bunch of them already. And then just for the record, we have a big Paraíba too. This did get a little bit of a look over the weekend, but still managed to last because someone opted for the 543 instead, but this is the 368. Oh my goodness. And talk about showing off clarity. There is not a better way to do that than with a bridge mounting. But remember why this is such a headline is because here's a stone that is classically included. Every stone we see in tourmaline as a family is considered type 3. What does that mean? It means they are naturally included, where you are not talking about just imperfections that are invisible to the naked eye. We're talking about obvious imperfections. Imperfections you see from a mile away, that's the stone. Tourmaline works that way. It's just an included stone by nature. It doesn't matter which stone it is or if it has copper or doesn't. They are supposed to be inherently included. And so they're like emeralds. Emeralds are the same way. You see an emerald, you see inclusions. It's part of the package deal. It's part of just the nature of the stone. So when you have Paraíba, denoted and really revered for its clarity in only really in particularly important stones, but reasons why this has got a little more knowledge of inclusions is because it's copper bearing. There's the copper and the manganese that make it this special color, but also contribute to even more inclusions than we're normally seeing with Paraíba or any tourmaline. So that's why when you get a stone, especially a sizable stone that's got clarity, it makes that much more of a headline as you're seeing here. Take a look. And then that's why we said, hey, we've got one of the cleaner stones you're ever gonna see, so let's put it in the bridge to show it off. And that's what we did, 2729. I had to bring it out kind of early tonight just because a lot of people are probably thinking about it from yesterday, or maybe you were busy yesterday, totally get that, and you haven't seen it at this new discounted price. Well, this is the important moment right now to take advantage of it because it is our 368. And so I only have one more stone, one in the entire inventory that's any larger than that, and it happens to be almost 12 carats. So that was a little more money. It's like $40,000, somewhere in that neighborhood. This one is not, and it's still a large stone, and it is setting up high above these 4 rows in diamonds. Take a look, they go all the way underneath, as you can well see through the stone. 4 rows that run underneath in the middle, 1 row top and bottom. There's that exclusive color we love, the blues, the greens coming together, but how much clarity can you imagine in one Paraíba? And the bigger it is, the more you should see. That's not the case here. So at 363, second largest overall we have now as of yesterday. 543 is gone as of yesterday. So now we are ready to get you the biggest value we can on the 368 plus the 10% extra off, which again, this is the time to get those bigger, more important items when they are discounted this way. And we're gonna make it really simple. Then we got a wheel for you that I promise is affordable. So I'm just showing you a few of these highlights here before we get into this really affordable, cool wheel, but you've got to see this on. And you're getting a full carat 28 in diamonds, which is really remarkable. This one is, you do want to size up a little bit on this ring, always do it, go up a half a size. Just make sure you do, otherwise it will not fit when it arrives. We want it to fit the second you get it, but I really want to make this a value. Instead of even $9,999, that was where it was planned to go. Planned to leave us in this year-end clearance sale for $99.99 with, of course, a 10% off, so that would save you $1,000. So it would actually be $9 grand. But we're doing a lot better than that, and all you have to do is dial in and be the first, because obviously I don't have anything else. And I'm trying to think what my next size down is, because I don't think we have much. I don't think there's anything left in the 3 carat. I don't think there's much in the 2 carat range, so you're probably looking at going a carat or under after this, and that's a big difference. So if you can get the collectible, especially when it's not $9,000, $8,000, or $7,000. Affordable's coming up, but this is going to be $6,999. I had to show that again, and another $700 nearly off that price. So it makes it a real, true winner of value here, and one of the most precious stones in the world you can ever own is hanging out right there, right now. So huge value. If you'd like it, $69.99, but even less than that, when you actually say yes, that's actually only going to be $62.99 So huge value there. I would really highly recommend it. And then we're going to go ahead and jump into a wheel. It's super affordable. I love this next wheel. There's a little bit of everything, including, wasn't it Sharon who got that flower design with the pearl? I think it was. Well, I should have mentioned this to her when she was with us, but we actually have a ring to match. So Sharon, if you're still with me, and you got the pearl with that the blue rhodium, we've got a matching ring here. It doesn't have the pearl, but it's still that blue rhodium and the floral design that matches. And then we've got an assortment of 5 pieces that you're about to see. And again, let us know what requests you have. We only have 2 hours left in our Monday night, not even. So it's flying by. We've had a lot of requests so far. We want to keep them going. So make sure you let me know whatever you want to see. Just holler at us, okay? Anytime. But whenever you can think of that piece that, oh my gosh, what has been on my wish list that it's been a little out of reach, trust me when I tell you tonight, it is going to be within your grasp. So you just make those requests known. We'll bring it out as soon as we can, albeit available, and we'll give you that huge discount so you can take advantage. So let's get started, guys, because this is, as the sale goes on, as the event goes on, we're going to see a lot of items selling out. Don't wait. Don't wait. You don't want to miss out just because you waited an extra day or anything, because these pieces are going. So I'm actually going to start with classic diamonds on this wheel. We'll start there. Take a look at this. That's where we begin. It kind of looks like a solitaire from a distance because it's that cluster in the middle. And then we're going to see all one-of-a-kinds here. Oh, I love this. This is the flower ring right there. How pretty is this one with that? Again, blue rhodium. That's done in a blue ombre rhodium effect. So it gives you even that silvery kind of tone. It's like a blue silver, and there's almost a little bit of a metallic look to it. This is Sapphire in a dome style cutout. Then we've got a really important imperial. I am going to put it upside down just so you can see the stone really well, because I think that's more important right now, is to see the true color of the stone as opposed to the design the right side up. So I just want you to know that's that crown ring we love, but I need you to see that stone. And then we have an 18 karat gold designer ring that is a bypass ring. It's got an emerald on one side and a Tanzanite on the other, and then it does that two-tone gold to bezel set it, and then it's like a double bezel. So double bezel, double stone, double bypass, okay? Although, I know, sorry, Tony, I know. I don't want to say double bypass. It sounds like, yeah. Sounds like all of a sudden you have to call me Dr. Blair. And no, I'm not cut out for that kind of thing, so no. All I can help you with is shopping for jewelry. That's the only thing I can help with. But here we go. All one of a kinds. Are we ready? Anything you want on this wheel, they're all the same price. That's the beauty of it. We've got a 98-point imperial topaz, got a lot of that pink tone. Then you're getting the floral design. Well, that, of course, is 18. Oh, it's 18 karat gold again. And that's got that blue rhodium, 5 points in diamonds. Then we go over to, let's go to the little two-tone gold ring here with an emerald and a tansy, both princess cuts, 24 points each, 18 karat solid. The middle ring has 61 points in VS diamonds. And then what do we leave out? The Savarite. Savarite set east to west in this cutout dome. It's a 65-point Savarite. That's a rare garnet. In a couple of days, it'll be the birthstone for the month of January, and 21 points in diamonds with that Savarite. Gold color change can happen on anything with the exception of 2, and that would either be basically anything on this right side here. Those stay as they are. Everything else can be changed. You let me know what you want. They're not even gonna, and they are fantastic, aren't they? Aren't they fantastic? Talk about some unique designer pieces all the way across the wheel. That's really, really good. And all you have to do is let me know in a hurry, because we don't have anybody on the phone lines yet thinking about them. But that is going to change. Oh, is that going to change? Because there is not a one that can stick around with where I'm taking these prices, because I'm taking my own liberties too. And hi to Jeffrey. Hi, Jeffrey. Hi. It's been a while, Jeff. Jeffrey's with us. Happy holidays to you. Thank you so much. Yep, yes, 60s a week, yes. The answer is yes. It is. So I'll rest on Tuesdays. But anyway, here's what we got, guys. Hi, Jeff. Happy holidays to you. Happy New Year. I'm glad to have you with us. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Nobody's on the phone lines. Got to change that. So should we make it even better than, where do we usually end up? $19.99 on an assortment like that? $19.99, $1,500, $14.99, all sound good. It's going to be 10% off, yes, even on wheels. So we'll still do that. But it's not going to be 14, 13, 12, or 11. I'm thinking $10.99 is pretty good. What do you guys think? For designer pieces like this, and that 18-karat gold with the emerald and the Tanzanite, that's got some weight to it. You would never know it by just looking, but when you feel it, you're going to be pleasantly surprised with the weight that that gives you. I also love that. I love it as a pinky ring, too. If you want to add a pinky ring to your collection, that's a good one, that emerald Tanzanite combo. Plus, I always mention that could be significant birthstone-wise, May, December, together. If it means something to you, it might have a little extra special meaning. We're not going to do them for $10.99 either. Or, how about this? Just to get the lines busy on all these one-of-a-kinds, $9.99. We're not leaving them there. They got to go lower. This is going to be a little problem when we get down to it, guys, but I got to move these pieces quickly because we got a lot of wheels. Plus, that sapphire wheel's coming up in this hour as well, where I've got unheated sapphires, all certified. So we got 2 wheels this hour. Let's go. This is not $9.99, $8.99, or $8.88. Time to make sure every single one goes. Which one do we like? The topaz, already gone. Congratulations, that's item number 9005. They're not even $8.88 though. We're not done. So if you haven't dialed, you gotta do it now. You gotta do it now. They're not $8.88. Nobody else? Oh, we're getting busy now. Okay, so I think finally that $8.88 just hit at home. Yes, what'd you take? Was it Tampa? You tell me. Where was Michael calling from? He got the Paraíba, the big 368. And is it Tampa? Hi, Michael in Tampa. Has he ever shopped with us before? No way, brand new. I love, wow, he's obviously been, well, he's shopped somewhere before if he knows his 368 Paraíba deals. Thank you, Michael. Welcome to the show. Appreciate it. I can't wait to hear from you. I hope I will when you get that at home. I'll tell you what, they're not $8.88. Let's just keep going. Tony's like, what in the world is happening? I'm not even doing $7.99. Oh no, we're gonna move these, guys. Let me know because they're one of a kind. And what's that? Okay, diamond going on the hand, the imperial topaz going on the hand, even though it's already gone. Let's make sure every one of them goes. They're not even $7.99. Make them $777. Sure. Here's the imperial topaz for you, Virginia. That's the imperial on the hand. Remember, all natural topaz, 9005. There's the crown ring. On that one, you can change the gold color, so that's gone. Then let's show Andy the diamond ring. 3341 is the diamond ring. 61 points in diamonds, all VS. Which one for you, Antonio? Try on the Savarite next. Here's the diamond ring. This is great to stack, by the way. We had the Wonder Ring yesterday. We did. This would go really nicely. You could put 1 or 2 Wonder Rings stacked with that. That'll be 3341. That is also choice of gold color on that one. And remember, 777 is not actually what you pay. And then here comes the Savarite in the dome style ring. We'll show that on the hand. That's a really good 65-point Savarite. Also, any gold you want. And that's going to be, I mean, come on. You got them for under $700. Which one? Okay, so here we go. There's that bright. Look how bright and clean that Savarite is. And then let me know which one you like. And don't forget about that 18-karat two-tone gold with the emerald and the Tanzanite. Yes. Joanne, did you have a question on any of these? I wonder if Sharon's still watching for that matching ring. I hope so. I hope so. That would be the perfect match to her pendant that she picked up earlier tonight. So last call, verifying right now. Diamond ring verifying. I love that flower ring. Are we good? We're almost there. Okay. 777. Yes, which one? Let's go for the emerald. Yes, emerald and Tanzanite together in two-tone gold. Stays that way. Item number is 9105. There it is. There it is. So this side is primarily yellow that goes with the Tanzanite, but then there's a white gold bezel. Then the other side with the emerald is going to be primarily white with the yellow gold bezel within it. 777. They're not really, though. They're under $700. My goodness, yes. Flower ring on the, is that Sharon by any chance? No, oh, it's someone different. Okay, I was just saying because this matched her, and you had her too when she got the pendant, right? So this is the flower ring, which again is 18 karat yellow gold at the core. The bypass ring is gone, so the emerald and Tanzanite, bye-bye. This is going to be 8910, 8910 for you, Joanne. That's going to be 18 karat yellow gold, 5 points in diamonds, and blue rhodium. Sure, this is the side profile, so it elevates a little bit. So if you wanted to stack something next to it, you can, but it just looks like, again, a really beautiful bloom of a floral, very, very pretty. Almost, again, to do that ombre in colored rhodium like that and to be almost a little bit metallic is really interesting and intriguing. We just don't see a lot of that. So that's gone. Paraiba's gone. I'll move that. All right, so 777, they are really just smoking hot values right there. Flower ring's verifying, diamond ring is verifying, and Savarite so far has made it here. Yes. Oh, you got the Savarite. Who was it? Janet. Okay, thank you so much. Wonderful, well done. All right, so coming up, we're gonna give it a final, let's do 60 seconds. 60 seconds, and we're out of here. 60 seconds, one wheel down, 3 to go. We got a lot of wheels in this next hour and 40 minutes, that's for sure. A lot of wheels coming up. So this is our last call. Do you have the flower ring, Joanne? No. Okay, flower ring is here at the moment. Flower ring, that's so complicated to do. It's so complicated. I mean, again, to do, it's not enameling. That's what's so important. This isn't a painting process or an enameling. This is blue rhodium. I mean, we know that you can, alloy different metals to be different colors. It's how we get rose gold, right? There's such a thing as green gold. I'm not sure if the green gold thing I don't understand. Because when something that appears gold turns you green, it's not gold. So I just never quite understood the green gold thing. But, people have done some purple golds and things like that. It's all in the alloys. So when you create this alloy here, Debbie, I don't know if I can listen to your voice message on the air. Hold on, let me see if she typed something. That'd be a little easier. Yes. I can respond to emails and do all that. Yes, it would be. It would be, Debbie. Yes, it would be. It would be the same price as Saturday. Yes, plus the 10% off. So yes, you got it. All right. So Debbie, thank you. That's Debbie's DM. And then here we go. We're going to move right along. All right. So we got a lot to show you and only an hour and 40 minutes to do it. Requests are welcome. As I keep saying, make sure you get those in because obviously an event like this, there's probably something on the wish list that you want to get. And you know what we'll do in just a couple minutes? We'll bring out the opals. It's just a quick trio. They're all crystal opals done in these really beautiful, exciting ways. And oh, thank you, Debbie. Thank you. I just see your message was like 30 minutes ago. Yes. Hi, Aunt Betty. And what'd she pick up? Remind me. Oh, she got the bypass. Super cool. No relation. No relation. I don't even know if my aunts watch the show. I think one does. I think one does occasionally. But Aunt Betty, we've just been shopping together, hanging out together on TV, and I love when she gets something. She always has the best taste. All right, so thank you. And niece Paula was shopping a couple days ago. Yeah, and I heard from her yesterday, and she sent the sweetest message. All right, so here we go with, what was I going to do here? Oh, you know what I'm going to show you really quickly is a 3-stone ring. We have done bands in this blowout, but not like this. And so keeping it classic here, and we still have the flower ring and the diamond ring, I think. Or no, diamond ring's gone. So it's just the flower ring left. All right, so the flower ring is the last one standing from that wheel for the moment. Oh. That's no problem, Debbie. I was just like, audio messages. I don't know if I can respond to audio messages on the air. Otherwise, I can respond. Audio messages are tricky. Unless you want your self-broadcast on national live TV, I can do that. But here we go. But we should probably, we'd have to censor them first. Take a look at this. Not that Debbie would ever say. Debbie's the sweetest. But here we go with item number 3946. And you know what we're going to do? It's a major 3-stone, but each center stone has a halo. So it gives you a much bigger look. Because when we see 3-stone rings, they usually are far more petite and they're just kind of basic. And that doesn't always give us, even though we love the symbolism of the 3-stone, we know how classic and timeless they are, it doesn't always give us enough of what we want if you like a little bit bigger wow factor to your ring. I know that's why I struggle with a 3-stone ring, because they'd have to be really big diamonds to kind of get the size I want. This is where you get, by adding the halos, a bigger size overall, and yet it's going to go completely across the finger. So as you wear it, it looks lovely. And yeah, total diamond weight that's going to be exactly at 1 carat. So it's kind of like when we do the 1 carat 3-stone ring, except A, that's more money, and B, it's much smaller. So here's where you get a bigger look for less money, and that's, I think, what a lot of us would like to have. So here's what it looks like on the hand here, and 1 carat total weight, your choice of gold color, of course, but do you see what I mean about even my 3-stone that has 1.5 carats in diamonds does not go side to side. It still leaves a little bit of, you know, kind of empty gold band on either side. So this is really, really good, and yet all smooth because you have those bigger stones bezel set. The outside halos are just going to be like a bead setting, so that's not going to be anything that gets in the way. And we're going to make it from $24.99 a whole lot better than that. This is just one of those really big values on a classic style as we go back up close. And you know what? Any gold you need, but still VS diamonds. And when you consider those centers are going to be, it's about, I'm trying to go on memory here because it's always tough to tell with the bezels, but that's about a 25, 30 pointer in the middle. So you've got, and you know, really 7 to 10 points on the sides there. So it's really, it's a good substantial ring, no doubt. And then what we're going to do is take it below even $2,000 and make it even easier. We'll make it $9.99 instead. And there aren't many ways to do a 3-stone style for $9.99 unless they're really tiny individual stones, and then that's defeating the purpose once again. So whether it's got that past, present, future symbolism, whether it's going to be that milestone piece, right? That kind of reflective piece of just that subtle reminder that even though we know that the 3s are classic and it's balanced and it's symmetrical and all those things on the hand, there's also, that's how the jewelry world and the diamond industry has framed it to all of us. And I love it. Don't get me wrong. That was sure, it was a marketing campaign for many, many years. But I love the concept. I love the symbolism of, you know, honoring the past, reminder to stay in the present, looking forward to the future. And that's really what the 3-stone style, which is why it was so popular for many, many years, still is, as an anniversary type of style. When you're commemorating, you know, again, thinking about the past and remembering all the happy memories, and then, you know, again, always appreciating and living in the present to some degree, and then looking forward. So it's got that great symbolism. So it's under $900 when you get it with the discount. So let's take another look. We'll give it 60 seconds. Just want to have everything from classics to exotics, and I think so far we're doing just that. Then the opal trio's coming up. Can't wait, because the other day, and this all was stemmed from, the other day I had a crystal opal. And it had these really important fire opals on the side. And I'm telling you, we probably had 24 people on the phone lines who missed out. And there was one ring, because it's an opal. So what I've done is we've actually put together new designs that have that similar look. And we're going to bring them, we only got 3, and we're going to bring them all together on a wheel so you choose your favorite, and that's coming up next. So yay, we love those. And I think if you just perked up because you went, oh, I was one of those. I was one of those dozens of callers that missed out on that opal with fire opals. Well, we're going to bring you a trio. So get ready. We have 20 seconds left on the 3-stone style. And here we go. It's really important. And take a look how it's all going to be set down in. Even the halo, though, every halo you have around those bigger center stones is substantial. That's not a typical little baby pave. Okay. Final call, final call. Lots of people getting it. That's good. Fire opal earrings are here too. Actually, we have some Burma ruby earrings too, and Tanzanite in a bridge. And that's going to be very exciting. Oh, I love it. And then we've got, are you ready for this? I'm excited about this trio, very much so, because obviously one of my most hated things about the job is when you have people miss out. You know, that's like the downside, is when you have one of a kinds that you offer and people are missing out, and that's never feels good. So I'm proud that we get to bring this trio coming up next. Get ready. Okay. And we're ready to move on. I think we've got, it looks like I have 2 more of these going out. Remember, diamonds are diamonds. Sometimes with diamonds, I'm going to have a little bit of quantity for you in the white, in the yellow, and the rose, which is really, really nice. So coming up is going to be, are you guys ready for this trio? Oh, I can't believe this. And they're not all exactly the same. I mean, they're just, I think this is why I'm encouraging you to get on the phone lines. And they're not all fire opals either. Some are a little bit oh my goodness, you're gonna love it. I'm loving this wheel. I mean, if you're, and even if you're a crystal opal hater, they're out there. I'm self-confessing right now. I was one of those for a long time until I saw really good crystal opals. Once you see really, really good crystal opals, your whole perspective changes. So I know we're gonna need some room, but look where we're starting. This is the one, see, we're not talking about transparent, no color there crystal opals. We're talking about opals that have personality, opals that have size, opals that also have something special around them. Like, for example, rubies in a little floral shape, or do you like a round with some, hello, what are these? Those are Russian demantoids. And then for my last addition here to our trio, okay, there's the other side of crystal opal with not a red-brown base, but actually a blue-purple base color. Either one you choose of the three, I mean, either one, whatever it is, you're gonna get color galore. That's important. Now, this one will have fire opals on the side. The one in the center has rubies on the sides, beautiful diamond cut rubies that are all matched up together. That's not easy to do. And then our round has that beautiful not demantoid, savorites. Okay, so guys, rare garnets here that look like a demantoid that are savorites in actuality means they're really good savorites. Savorites are normally what? They're more of an emerald green. I'm sorry, those stones are neon. So that's why they look like demantoids out of Russia, but they're actually savorites out of Kenya. So you decide, now these are one of a kinds. They all stay as they are. So they're all in the yellow gold. They will stay that way. Again, please don't wait, guys. Please, please don't wait on these. They're all one of a kinds, and they're all so different that you probably have a favorite. You probably have, I would say, probably a strong preference, because one of them is more brown red, one is more golden orange, and then one has got blue purple. And I love the blue purple with the, it's so unexpected, with the fire opals on the sides that are actually big stones that you have. Those could have been center stones on their own, but those are the fire opals as accents. And really, these are like the look of 3 stone rings, but they're gigantic. And we only have one of each, and they all stay as they are. So the only thing we need to know from you, besides which one do you like, is what size do you need? And then poof, they're done. Are you guys ready? Okay, we have nobody on the phone lines. They're all brand new. Speaking of brand new, they were all supposed to be over $3,399. $33.99, $34.99, and $34.99. That's where they're supposed to be. That's not where they're going. It gets better. It gets lower. That's the whole point of what we're doing. It's not even going to be $3,000. This is where, if you haven't called, you got to do it now, because there's no way they're sticking around. Take a look at these. All 3, same price. All 3 going to be an extra 10% off as well. Whew. And we have, which one are you thinking about, Virginia? Any of these 3? Nobody's on the lines yet because they're $3,000, $29.99, $19.99. Better, right? They're brand new. And you know what? I am literally supposed to get $14.99 as my rock bottom year-end clearance sale price tag. I'm going to do better than that. I want to make sure that they go quickly. Anybody yet? Nobody yet. See, it just means I got to go lower. That's all that means. It just means that even $14.99 is not going to do it. You guys, I mean, you're here for the year-end clearance. You expect big values beyond. Not 14, not 13, not 12. And with as many people missing out on a similar piece the other day, and we're not even doing $12.99, $11.99. Tell you what, they're not even $10.99. Any one you want. I'm not even making them $1,000. Make them $999, but with 10% off, that means they're under $900 when this is done. So your chance to pick up anyone. And look at how big these are, because I think we lost sight probably of how far I had to zoom back to get all 3 on the air at one time. This is that blue base stone. So there's the blue base purple kind of stone there with the fire opals on the side. That's going to give you, just to give you an idea there, carat weight is an 806 in the center, and then you've got the fire opals at almost a carat in total weight of your fire opals. And that's going to be $8.99. Look at even the blues from a distance. $8.99 and 10 cents if you'd like it. Last call with the that beautiful lavender base color with the fire opals. Here's that more kind of a red, almost like a red type of color, like a red orange. And then I would say this one is more like a golden orangey yellow. Base color. Obviously, they all have all the colors. We'll give them 60 seconds. So we put them all together in hopes that we would have a few of those people that missed out get some special pieces before they're gone. So there they are. 3 options, 3 rings, 1 price, 1 massive discount for you on any one of the 3 you like. And let's not forget that we have those big Tanzanite earrings as well. Thank you so much. So we have Evelyn's request coming up next. And yeah, we've been a little quiet on requests for the last few minutes. So if y'all got them in, that's good. But if you have some for us, keep them coming. Evelyn, this is a beautiful earring. And I'm so excited. Does she have the ring to match, you think? Because this was all inspired by a ring. And then spawned these beautiful earrings that are the perfect match. We call them the Raindrop earring hoops. Speaking of rain, is it happening? Are we going to see some water fall from a sky tomorrow? Oh my goodness. So, I mean, after 87 degrees, when I left here yesterday, the car said it was 87 degrees on Christmas Day. That's a California Christmas for you. And then tomorrow's going to rain. Oh my goodness. So Mother Nature, a little fickle these days, but let's take a look at this, guys. We've got these Raindrop earrings, and I don't think this is just going to be for Evelyn. I really think this could be for a couple of people. Now, it sits like this. They don't sit by themselves. See, they do that. So this is why I have to kind of put them down on their sides here, but it's a hoop. It's like a demi hoop style, so it's open in the back, and you've got a post and butterfly backing. And yes, this is designed to be, and maybe I might, gosh, I think we've only had these one time on the air ever. So for a lot of us, or for a lot of you, I've seen them, but for a lot of you, it might be your first time ever seeing them on the air, and how exciting that they're here on a discount day as part of our year-end clearance, and that's all thanks to Evelyn. So again, thank you, and thank her if you love these earrings, because the discount is going to be tremendous. It really will. But this is going to be, item number is 8907. So it sits in a north to south fashion where there is you can see it already, there's a left and a right design. Just like the ring itself where there's a top and a bottom design, this is the same kind of concept. It is literally made to match the ring. The ring, which I have dubbed the Raindrop ring, that has been such an icon of ours, so loved, and we love it because people get it at home and they love it even more. And that's why we created an earring to go with it, is because so many of you owned the ring, loved it, said, suggested even, could we have an earring? And the way the earring is done is where there's one side that's got more pave and the other side is going to be more bezel. So we do them as mirror images of each other. So you've got a reversal. So you've got a right and a left design, which is more complicated to do. You have to cast the pieces separately. You have to create them separately. It's a whole different deal than if you're just, cookie cutter stamping out pieces of jewelry. That's not what we do. We take tremendous time and care into making sure that these pieces are as high end as the pieces you would spend 25 grand for out in retail. That's what we've done here. 62 points in diamonds, but for me it's the texturing. It's that little bit of that open work. It's a little wider hoop, but it's got open work to it. There's a glisten even to the gold where there are no diamonds, because the diamonds the diamonds, we talked about the different setting styles, but because the gold has a little texture as well. You've got some actual great little mill grain work and little bead work that's done on the gold. So even the gold has a reflective property. You get white, yellow, or rose gold. Come on over and take a look. We'll make them really, really affordable. Yeah, they're going to be more affordable than when they debuted, because they're only $777, but tonight you get that extra 10% off, and this is what they look like. Now you can see how one side has the bezels, the other side has a bezel pave combo, and then I'll put one on really quickly for you as well so you can see what it looks like. These are really cool. And because I always think with a 1/2 inch style, if it has a little more width as these do, I think they look a little bit more substantial. Because a 1/2 inch is typically a smaller type drop earring, but when you have this width to them, which I'm going to try to use the backing that I have, but I don't think that's going to work. I was going to try, but it's not going to work with this one. I've got those huge earrings on, but that backing does not work with these, because this is going to be that standard butterfly backing we love. But I think they're going to be just fine even without the backing. I think I can. It's like when the models have to walk with the book on their head. I think I can keep it there for you. Sort of. Kinda? No, never done it before. But take a look at that. Never had a need to do that. But this is going to be under $700 when you take advantage of those. Huge value there. Of course, it's not in all the way, so forgive me. But that's what they look like, so you can really see how you can kind of play with them, decide which one you want. Where do you want the pave and the bezels on the outside or on the inside? That's up to you, because there's an opposite side on each one. But they look fantastic, and yet very casual, right? They don't look basic. They don't look, the same earring you have already. But they also have have more substance to them. Back to the wheel we go. We'll take another look at them, and then they're going to be gone. Thank you, Evelyn, for that request. I think that's going to help out a lot of ladies who haven't seen this earring. And whether you have the ring or not, it's a beautiful standalone piece. I don't think you have to have the ring to enjoy this fabulous earring that goes with it so well. Yes. Oh, good. She did get the, and she even wanted the yellow gold, which we're showing here. So that's great news. Thank you, Evelyn, so much for requesting them. Let's keep on rocking. So when it comes to a big Tanzanite, the prices should be more because it's a bigger size. Well, we've got a 15 karat. Actually, it's just shy of that. It's a $14.79. Thank you, Evelyn, so much. If anybody else wants a pair, just holler at me, okay? We'll get you one really quickly. There aren't many to go around, but this has to be seen because, well, look at it. Exactly. It's so precious, so important. This is nearly 15 carats in size. So, yeah, we're going to need a little bit of room, aren't we? And if you want major but not beyond the realm of wearable, this is the Tanzanite I recommend because it's around 8053 is the number, and there's only one here. Now, some of our bigger pieces, of course, are going out. We've had even a lot of new shoppers today taking a lot of those bigger pieces that we love. And don't go anywhere, guys, because top of the hour is 20 minutes away. We have a big top of the hour, that yellow diamond, and then we've got a Tanzanite, and even got a black diamond pendant that we've never seen before coming up as well. But this is one that is a miracle because it's not just giving you a $14.79 in all that red, but it also has meaning. There's a lot of red flash in that round. But it also has a 148 diamond weight. So that's keeping it traditional. It's keeping it classic, but you have that entire, I mean, you have a huge perimeter to go around when you're talking about a 15 karat round. So that alone is requiring a lot of diamond weight. But then, just for a little extra, there are diamonds down the shoulders also. So you get diamonds everywhere as far as you can see when that's on. And I'm sorry, that is like a Portuguese cut beyond. Because we usually would say like, oh, well, it's an oval, but it's a brilliant oval. Well, in this case, it is a Portuguese cut that is extra. There's extra. That is not typical. Normally with a Portuguese cut, you would see almost like what looks like a floral inside, where you see almost like the petals of a flower. It almost looks like a Portuguese cut. Typically, if you're able to see the faceting on the internal part, it almost looks like it's a chrysanthemum, if you will. It almost like you can see this, like what looks like petals inside of the pavilion faceting. That's not what this is. This is a Portuguese cut, but better. It's beyond it. So it's like taking a brilliant cut. And I'm sure they have a technical term for it in Brazil, but I do not honestly know what that is. But this is clearly an extra facet pattern. So it's taking this precious stone as it is, giving it all this extra dance, this color, this vibrance. It's showing off the reds even more. You could not get a more saturated blue wing block D than what's up here. And now we're going to blow it out so that you don't have to pay $19,999. That's what it's been. It's been hanging out there at 20 grand for a long time. We're going much lower than that. All you have to do is dial in. It's not even going to be 10 grand. And this is where, simple as this, you guys know where we're going on per carats lately. We've been setting records. We've been beating our own values on a per carat level on the literal best Tanzanite in the world. Nobody's got better. Take a look. This is not going to be $20,000. Okay. Yes. I don't. It's probably with yesterday's sold stuff. Yeah, but we can get it for you. The North Star, sure. It's not 10,000. Anybody thinking about it so far? Besides me? Besides me? It's not going to be 10,000. Not 9. Not even 8. Now, $7,000 is interesting because that would put it below $500 a carat. I can do that math. And then a carat 48 and diamonds and gold for free. Let me make sure we see this on first, because I always say, even if you are somebody who kind of shies away from a really big stone, just because maybe you don't wear a really big ring, the round distributes that carat weight really well, so it's not wearable. Will you excuse the double negative? But that's the whole thing. Some people would look at that just on this carat weight alone and see $14.79 and say, oh, no, I can't do that. And some people may not, right? You got to like a big ring. Yes, you have to like a big ring. But when we're doing something like this, and it's not $7 or $69.99, and do you see what I mean about distributing the carat weight? I mean, I've got a long finger, I admit that. I've got a long hand. But you know what? It's not going full knuckle to knuckle. It's not even really my size, and yet it's a little big, you know, and it's not flopping from one side to another. You're going to get your true size, and when you do, it's going to sit perfectly. But it's not too top heavy where it's moving all over the hand. It just sits perfectly. And I think it's quite wearable for being one of our bigger stones we've ever had in a piece of jewelry or a ring. I'm not making it $69.99 either. Oh, do I have it up here? Did it not sell yesterday? I thought it did. Tell you what, it's not even going to be $69.99. It's not even going to be $6,000. We're going to make it $5,999. And thank you so much. I do have it. I have the North Star for you next, coming up. Whose request is that for? Charlene. We've got it coming up next. You got it. $5,999 only on that one. $59.99. What does that break down to? Let me do that per carat. Oh, by the way, it's going to be another $6. I'm almost forgetting. These prices are so good. Half the time I'm forgetting about the extra 10% off that you're getting. But there's another $600 coming off that price. So you only pay $53.99. And then $53.99, well, we've got to apply that math to the $14.79. That means that per carat, this stone is only $365 for a $14.79, and it's a round, which we know there's a premium on a round every time. You don't get a round for the same price you get anything else, except for right here, right now, $59.99, one only. Good luck. That is it. Wow. So that would be a really, really important way to go. If you like a big Tanzanite, just had to show that. Here comes the North Star. We had this yesterday. It seemed very appropriate. It was actually requested, but it was a perfect piece to show on Christmas Day. And we're going to show it again because we have still a couple available for you. Good news for anybody who may have missed it yesterday. It's item number 444. Do let me know, guys. We're not waiting on these bigger pieces. They will go. They will definitely go. And $59.99 actually is going to be another $600 off that price. So keep that in mind because that's a really special opportunity and a great way to get something important for you. And yeah, it's going to be, oh my goodness. I just think with 1.5 carats in diamonds too, I mean, that's a mounting that's worth a good $5,000 here on its own. It shouldn't exactly be a free mounting. You know what I mean? It really should be, you know, where are we at per carat? That's ridiculous. $365 a carat. That is one of our best per carat prices we've seen, even if you compare it to a 2 carat or a 3 carat or a 5 carat stone, which I think we know this is not in that same category. That is a major value. I'm tempted to wait and see who's got it. We're going to move along so we can get to this request, but that's got to go. That has got to go, and I would have a very strong feeling it will go. Let's show the North Star by request here. It's coming up. And this is the yellow gold, or we also have the white gold, but you can also get, and I tend to always want to show you a couple ways here. I want to lay it down there first so you can see all the detail it has, because there's actually, if you look at this, if you're familiar with a knife edge style band, that's essentially how this is made. Every spire of this star is going to be like a knife edge where there are two angles. There's basically going to be mirror finishing on one side and pave on the other. So a couple of interesting ways. It's not entirely that way. Even on the mirror finish side, there's a little bit of pave, but it's really attractive. So this is where it's dimensional. It's longer at 1.5 inches. You choose the white, the yellow, the rose gold. Boy, did we have a great price on this yesterday, and we will carry that on through to today. Here's what it looks like against the hand, but see when it's lengthwise, it's really pretty here. You get that elongation style. It's not just for holidays either. This is a designer style that I know a particular designer, one of my personal favorites, does a design like this where they put this underneath the gems. They'll put a big emerald cut quartz over a diamond design much like this, and then you see the star-like design with diamonds through the stones. So it's a high-end designer style. It's very well known. That's the white gold. Just wanted to give you the look, and we'll show you against the neckline as well so you can see it from that direction. I love it in the yellow as well. Here it is from a distance away in that white gold, and then we also have the rose gold if you'd like it, but that just gives you another perspective on it as well. It's going to be better than $9.99. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at it, and I'll show you the yellow gold up right here. It's actually going to be only $5.99 today. And that means less than that. So $5.99, but take another nearly $60 off, and that'll make it even better for you. So $5.99, take your 10% off. This is the day to get it. It's $5.39 and 10 cents. But do you see what I mean about That one primarily, this side is going to be mirror finishing. It's got a few little pavés tucked in, and this side, the other side, which is always hard to show here because of the knife edge, that side is all going to be pavé except for that one little angle there on the side. So it's really, it's a dimensional piece. It's almost like a pyramid design where everything kind of ramps up towards the center. But again, knife edge design, that's what it's about. So this was requested by, remind me, it was Charlene, right? So anybody can take it until they sell out. We have a pretty limited quantity because remember this was on yesterday. So that put quite the dent in our quantity there, but we still have a couple available. You choose the white or the yellow, or I don't have the rose to show you, but it's beautiful in the rose gold. Whenever there's a lot of gold surface area like there is here, especially when it shines with a mirror polish like that, rose gold tends to be popular around here because our rose gold is really pretty. It's not orangey and it's not brown. It's more real, true rosy pink. So you can feel free. Get any one you want, but they are $5.39 and 10 cents at checkout. And that is a mega, mega, mega value. So enjoy it. Charlene, thank you for the request on that one. Glad we get to bring that out post-Christmas time to bring that out for anybody who would like one. But that's the yellow. And then I'm going to show you, here's the white gold one more time. Here's the white gold. And those are the two that I have right here in the studio to show you. And keep requests coming in because we only have about an hour and 10 minutes left in the show for our big Monday. Okay, and now, ooh, we're going to see some rubies. We need earrings. We need ruby earrings. We definitely do. Definitely need some ruby earrings, and they're drops. We're getting into that time of year where now we've been celebrating, right? Maybe you've been dressing up a little more and seeing folks a little bit more often. Well, we're going to show you, and that's not going to stop, right? We're going to keep that going. Let's show you what we have in a brand new, see, tonight is not just about pieces you know and have seen before. We have brand new pieces to share with you like this one. Hi, what do you have? Should I do this now? Let's do it now. Hold on. Before we get into the ruby earrings, I just got handed a request here. Who's it for, Joyce? Stella's citrine. I like the sound of that, but wait, Stella, look what this is. Carved. It's a buff top cabochon, but the carving of the floral with the leaves is inside, and there's something very special happening on the sides of it as well. Yellow diamonds. Item number is 3435. Open to anybody who would like it, but come on in quickly. Yellow gold, I would say only on this one just because those are yellow diamonds on the side. So I would really encourage you to stick with that yellow gold setting with the colors of the citrine. Now, I know you're seeing kind of an open look at it now, which is good because you want to see that beautiful floral. That's a rose carved. Think about this. We talk about gem cutters and lapidaries and all the expertise they have to have. What about, this is true artisan work here, where you're carving, see how the backside, it's like actually carved within the stone at the surface, under and up through. And then it's almost like it's magnified by this cabochon cut. That is really pretty. Take a look at the sides because those are big yellow diamonds, 31 points among just 6 stones. So they're good size stones happening throughout, and you do not have to pay the $19.99 anymore. And I can promise you this, nobody else is going to have a ring like this except you. That's the thing. If you are somebody who enjoys having jewelry that's different, designer, specialty, unique, all the things, this is it. Who else is going to have a carved citrine? Carved with, like, again, what could be a painting on canvas, but it's inside of a stone, done by hand, done with so much precision detail, which is what I always am amazed at. It's like that cameo we had earlier, but it's like, this is, you can't even use another stone. It's just the carving and having meticulous details and so much precision to see the detail of the leaves and the petals of the rose as well, all happening within the stone, and yet it's not even going to be $19.99. It's better than that. I would really seriously consider leaving this in the yellow gold because of the big yellow diamonds on the side. They still leave one side, they still do a little asymmetry to the band. There's one side of mirror finishing and then the other side has like the bigger diamonds. It's beautiful. It's not even $9.99. Stella, I love this request. It's one of, and I don't have another stone that's carved like this. We have championship cuts, but nothing else that's artistically done as this is. And it's not even $9.99. I just want somebody to have it. And you know, it's going to be less than even $899. Let's do it for $888. And that way it can come all the way down to $7.99 and 20 cents at checkout. And if you're wondering, well, what's the color really like? Well, that's still Madeira citrine, and you see it there. Look at the side and how saturated. When you see it from the top, it tends to look more golden yellow. And then watch this on the hand, because then my hand's going to be behind it, but you're going to still see it. If you're wondering, am I going to see all that detail? You sure will. Because this dome style and the transparency of the stone, that's all natural gem still, is going to magnify that design. So it almost tends to look like it moves within the stone. It's beautiful, but it's $7.99 and 20 cents at checkout. Those are big yellow diamonds on the sides. You only have 6 yellow diamonds there. Think about how important that is. Good 5 pointers a piece. It's really nice. A little over that. $7.99, 20 cents. Ruby earrings are next. We started to show those, but I wanted to make sure and get that request in as soon as we could. So that's a wild one right there. Tell me, what other designer? You can go out and spend $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 on a piece of jewelry all over the world. Are you gonna see something like this? Are you going to have something this unique? November's birthstone, great color, kind of acts as a neutral. I mean, if you like yellow gold, I think citrine's always a natural a stone you would like, because if you like yellow gold in that tone, you're going to like a citrine, especially the Madeiras that have that richer golden color to them. So it's beautiful. Ruby earrings are next. We started to show them. We're going to get all into it here and show you what these ruby earrings, and then continue getting requests in, because we're getting very close to kicking off the last hour here tonight, and we want to make sure everybody gets their favorite pieces, because the earlier you shop these events, the better. You have a lot less risk of your piece selling out when you're shopping earlier in the event. So keep that in mind. Might as well call in while you're here and get all the requests here, and we'll bring them right out for you and drop prices down. So let us know if you'd like the rose citrine. Here they are again. Now for real, we're going to show these and move these out. It's a brand new style tonight. It's item number 9183, and look at this. We got ruby, and they're matched pairs, and you've got still Burma's best. Beautiful pear-shaped stones, carat 30, so a really nice size. Yes? She did. Hi, Gloria. Where's she calling from? Gloria, thank you so much. Arizona. We're going to have that right out to you. A desert rose. A desert rose. All right, coming up. These are the 130s, so that means 65 points a piece, 2/3 of a carat, and the rubies that are clean. Boy, we've been seeing the best rubies of late, but usually just one piece in a ring. Let's get you matched, a pair of pairs. Sounds like a good hand of poker. Maybe. All right, so diamond weight, there's a lot of those too. 58 points in diamonds, and a little crisscross flower design between your lever back, also covered in diamonds, between the halo, also covered in diamonds, and a subtle drop, nothing too much, nothing that takes them to an evening only, I don't think, but yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. You even have the option to change the gold color. Last time I had ruby drop earrings, they'd been here a year, and they were brought down to $59.99. Do you remember those? And you know, when they did go down that low, there were a lot of people who were wanting them. And see, even from a distance away, those rubies are still glowing. You have an almost inch and a quarter, inch and an eighth, I'd say an inch and a quarter in the drop. You see, even from here, from this distance, how those rubies are glowing. When rubies start looking like red diamonds, that's a really good thing. That's a really good feature. And instead of being, well, these aren't far off from the last time I had ruby drop earrings, but instead of being $59.99, oh no, they're not. They're actually nowhere near that. This is a moment to take advantage of us. And our end of the year clearance sale is like no other event all year long. We really do save the best for last here. I love the lever back. You have a self-contained piece. You don't have any extra backing to worry about ever losing. You can't lose it. It's all hinged as part of the earring. And I think about all the great rubies we've had. Rings, even pendants, even that necklace of recently. We had a beautiful necklace. I just think a lot of people may need a ruby earring, and to have matched pairs, that's why there aren't too many that come around, because to match rubies is not an easy thing to do. And hold on, Tony, where is my other earring? Okay, thought I lost it for a minute. We'll make sure that I am my lobes are fully dressed here before I show you any more earrings on. I'll tell you what we're gonna do instead of $59.99. I'm thinking we haven't had an auction all night, and we're almost 2 hours into the show, and I have not run an auction all night. Are we ready? Because I think this is the perfect time. This to me might need a little help, because I don't have anybody screaming sold at $59.99. So I'm thinking we might need to help you out here and do something a little bit different than $59.99, and I'm going to do exactly that. We're going to put them on the auction block. You decide if you like them. Here's what they look like from a distance away, just to give you kind of a look at the length and the movement and the drop that they have and all of that. And we're going to make them a lot more affordable, so you don't have to pay anything like $6,000. We're going to drop them to three. Well, three is half. Maybe we need to go lower than 3,000. What do you think? Love that they're diamonds from the start. Then that little crisscross star flower design, whatever you want to call it, little star flower butterfly, and then the drop with the halo, not even $3,000. Back to the wheel we go. They're not even going to be $2,500 or $2,000. Let's get everybody in. It's a big sale show, and yes, on an auction, you would still take 10% off, whatever your winning bid is. But we're going to make it better than even $2,000 or $1,500 to start. We need ruby earrings in our lives, right? That power color. The color power, confidence, love, life, all the things. Okay, I say 60 seconds, shall we? Or should we go even lower? It's my first auction, so I haven't had a chance to test the auction waters tonight. So this is going to be the experiment. This is going to be where we find out. Good idea, bad idea. Oh, I say good idea. Especially when I'm going to do a $25 increment and lower the open from 15 to 14 to 13 to 12. Let's go even lower than 12 or 11. Let's just start at a cool $1,000. And then it's going to be a $25 increment from there. And that is our ruby earring. It's the only ruby drop earring that I have in the inventory as well. And we're going to give it 60 seconds to get it started. 60 seconds. And let's see where they go. Let's see where they go. I don't know. We don't have an open yet. We have 50 seconds counting down. Who knows? Maybe they're not going to go anywhere. Maybe they'll stay here. I don't think so. I really don't think that's possible. I don't think they're staying at $1,000. I mean, if they were still at $3,000, maybe. But $1,000 to get them started, I don't think that's going to stick around. 30 seconds, though, to find out. May have just jinxed it. The good old broadcaster's jinx. Are we slowing down on requests? We're all caught up. Everyone's got their requests in. No new requests and no open. Okay, it's not an auction night. All right. Good to know now. Good to know now. Tony, you know what? I just looked. We have a couple of seconds left on the clock, and the phones are starting to light up. So maybe I just need to be a little more patient. Which anybody who knows me right now is saying, yes, you do. You do need to be more patient. Yes, you do. So $1,000 is what we're looking for. Ooh, but verifying, that's good. And any requests, guys, get them in. Only an hour left now. We have an hour left in the show. An hour, that's it. The Monday edition, the year-end clearance kickoff, yes. Which flower ring? The little blue one with the rhodium? I love that ring. Who got it? I was just looking at it, Kathy. I love that ring. 8910, as is. You got it. We'll have it right out to you. Thank you, Kathy. Do you have an open, Joyce? Oh, do you have the open? Or do we have the open? Oh, okay, so we have the open. All right. So I'm always the last one to know. We have $1,000. Shall we? You know, Tony, the top of the hour just arrived. I'm selling them. We're not waiting. I'm not waiting. We're going to go. 2 minutes. Shall we? Shall we? 2 minutes. That's it. Are we done? We have one bid. So they're going at which right now, $1,000 really means $900. That's the easiest 10% off math you can do right there. That bidder that is at $1,000 is only going to pay $900 unless you have something to say about that. That's why we give it 2 minutes, then we find out who the winner is. So should I have not stayed at $3,000 for a little bit longer? Because that is worth every penny of $3,000. We are now, and if you just tuned in at the top of the hour, welcome to the show, just now. Top of the hour is here. Welcome to our Monday night. Glad you're with us. Glad I'm here because I'll tell you, this clearance sale, you can't keep me away from a sale. You just cannot keep me away from a sale. And I love nothing more than helping other people shop a sale. And this is our Simply the Best one. Save the best for last here. End of the year clearance. Move all the jewelry. And so how do we do that? 10% extra but that's off these kind of values. I mean, this is you making up the price, not me. I had a $59.99 price, and look what you guys have done. $1,000. You guys are at $1,000. Really $900 when you take into account that extra discount. So we're going to send them. We're going to give them 2 minutes. So if you haven't jumped in yet, it's only a $25 increment. So it's not a big extra jump to take you from observer and spectator to actual shopper and winner. And I love when you can shop and win. You know, I like winning, but I like shopping. So when you can do both, it's even better. So here we go, $1,000. We're going to give it a final 2-minute clock because here we are. We've arrived. Top of the hour. If you just tuned in, I'm going to have you take a really good look at these ruby earrings because they're going way too cheap. They're really good sized stones. You've got 2/3 of a carat in each of those pear shapes. Could not be more beautiful stones, but also perfectly matched. That's not easy to do in rubies, but really the big challenge with rubies is getting clarity. Usually they're opaque. That's it. They don't give you any liveliness or any glow or any flash. These are. And we're going to give it 2 minutes. Final call. Take a look at them. Last chance to get on the phone lines here and make them yours. Final 2 minutes. Oh, my goodness. We got $1,000. Let me know if anybody's verifying. This is a major value. And remember, just a little over an inch drop. Any gold you want. They don't have to stay in the yellow. We do affectionately. Oh, do we love our rubies in yellow gold. We love it. It's a designer favorite. Always a great choice, but hey, you can change it if you want. If that's what's holding you back from dialing in the next 90 seconds is because you are only dedicated to white gold and that's what you want, we'll do it. Let's even take it a step further. If you really want rose gold, well, that's no problem either. We'll do it. So a final call here because when the minute 15 clock ends, well, that's when they're done and sold, and we can't do anything about it. Can't get you in, can't get you the earrings after that. And why would you want to get them at $59.99 when right here, right now, live, they're $1,000 instead? But they're not $1,000 because there's an extra 10% off even when you win an auction. So it's $900 right now. Even if you bid $1,025, okay, that's a different number that we're not used to seeing. But guess what? That'd be $922.50. So either way, there's an additional savings happening. Beyond this crazy, crazy, low, teeny, tiny little bid. It is. It's such a tiny little bid for an earring like that. Uh-oh. Last call. Let's see what we got. And we're in final hour. Boy, we had a lot of requests tonight. Hopefully, I really do hope you'll keep them coming. Still have that 9-carat 30 tennis bracelet. Still have we haven't even shown it, but a 101 white diamond that's certified by the GIA. Anybody else? 11 seconds. We're seeing the conclusion. Almost 2/3 of a carat in VS diamonds. We need more operators. Oh boy. Let's see. Anybody have 1025? $10.25, yes or no? The clock is out. I got to run. We good? Everybody in? No, not yet. Oh, hold on. Got very light operators here tonight for the holiday. All right, let me know if you got 1025. You got it? Yes, no? Sold. Congratulations. Those are gone. Well done. What's next? Oh, the blue wing. I know you've seen these if you were with me over the weekend. But I know it's another earring, but it's worth seeing one more time because they're so precious and they've got to go. And they're 10% extra off. And it's one of our most talked about Tanzanite earrings we've ever created. And it's item number 66. 13. And do we like? I know I do. That's really pretty. Did I get them at the right angle? You can really, the left and right design obviously is the concept. They're meant to have diamonds either flaring out or flaring on the top or the bottom or the sides, whatever you want to do. But there's 9 carats 83 here in Tanzanite, almost 5 carats apiece, rounds that are matched, sensational saturation, and 70 points of diamonds, which might I add are all bigger diamonds because you have 7 individual stones in each earring, 14 individual stones overall. So that's important too. It's not just 70 points made up of all these little baby stones. It's got good size, fancy cut diamonds. And they're in the white gold only. They're at their lowest price, but now they go lower because they're an extra 10% off, which is huge because that's another big savings. on top of an already huge savings. So it could not be a better time to pick them up. And we have our only pair. I can't say the last pair. There's only been one pair ever. And we really just have not had anything else like it. Marquise and pear shapes together, forming around the edge there. Looks amazing, is amazing. Better yet, here they are. $14,999 is where they started. But that was luckily a long time ago, and now they get to be something very, very different. And they're only $3,999 instead, which means that after your 10%, you are only paying $35.99.10. Woo! That is and you know what it would look really good with? The $14.79 blue wing that is hanging out here that we just showed you a few minutes ago. Look at that ring, which, by the way, was one of our lower per carat prices we've ever seen on a blue wing. There's the $14.79. That was item number 8053. That is to me, if you ask me, you got to get the set, right? You get the ring, you get the earrings, and you are set for life on everything you need, and the best of blue wing block Ds, no doubt about it. Look at that round. And there are still diamonds on the sides of the round. Remember, that's only $59.99, but minus 10%. Here are the earrings, once again, that are only $39.99, minus 10%. Huge value. Get them both if you can. That, to me, is the match made in heaven right there. That's it. Look at that. Why not get them both when they've got 10% off each individual piece? Look at that set. And that's saying something, that those earrings, those two earring stones, can compete and meet, not just compete. They're not just in the game, like they're matching that round. And that $14.79 is tough to top. So the fact that they match, that's why I'm showing them together here, $59.99, $39.99, minus 10%, minus 10%. That's why if you want the set, you go with the end of the year clearance sale. You get them now before they are forever, ever gone to somebody else. Oh, we still have that sapphire wheel I got to do. A whole wheel of natural, unheated, exotic sapphires. They're all certified. That's coming up. How did I forget about that last hour? Because we've been so busy probably. So we'll show you 4 incredible sapphires coming up next. Don't forget about the earrings I'm wearing if you'd like to ask about them. There's 9 carats, 28 in diamonds in the earrings I'm wearing, and they're in 18 karat gold. Do you guys want to look at those earrings? I mean, just a closer look, because you've seen them from across the room, but those are 9093, Tony. I just want to bring those up really quickly in case anybody is thinking I need a little more info on them. That earring is not my own. I only wish they were. That earring is 9093. We'll just show them really quickly here so you can get a little close-up view. But there's over 9 carats in VS diamonds in this earring. There they are. Pretty special, that's for sure. And that is 928 in total diamond weight, all entirely set in 18 karat solid gold. And yes, they're fabulous. And by the way, these circular styles you have in the middle, those are like the look of huge individual diamonds, but they're big clusters of diamonds. They have a really big oversized backing. Otherwise, they would sit weird. They would not. You need these to look as fabulous as ever. So that fanned out design top and bottom, absolutely gorgeous. If you love them, they were 40 grand. They were $40,000, but they're not. They're not 40 grand. They're not even 39,000. They're better than that. We've gotten down to $14,999 if you'd like those earrings. For all 18K and 928 in what are a lot of bigger diamonds as well. This is not all tiny diamond material individually. There's a lot of bigger diamond material throughout this earring. It's fabulous. So $14,999 would also be $1,500 extra off. So I just wanted to flash those. We can go back to our wheel. I just wanted you to see the Tanzanite set there and also those earrings, a little closer view. Sapphire wheel is next to start the hour, or actually no, we're 10 minutes in already. Gosh, the show is flying. So let us know if you'd like $39.99 earrings or the $59.99 ring. That's almost 15 carats. And then let me go ahead and build a quick little wheel. It's 4 rings, all individually beautiful and rare. You are not going to see, you know, if I said sapphire wheel, you would normally think, oh, there's going to be a blue and then a light blue and then a dark blue, right? I'm not going to show you basics here. We've got a purple, we've got a teal, we've got a gorgeous sunshine yellow, and we also have a Padparasha men's ring. What? A Padparasha men's style ring. Look at this. And they're all certified. They've all got AGL certs. That's a Padparasha. So let's do this. And rightfully so. It's not a Padparasha with as much pink. It's more Padparassha that's a little more orange. It still has pink, just not more pink like we usually see in a Padparassha. This has got more orange to it. These are all unheated stones. They all come with a cert. They've been certified by one of the top colored gem labs in the world, which is AGL. We're going to show you the certs. We've got some carat weights to walk you through. Also, it is a really good time to pick up the phone and dial because they're all obviously one of a kinds. They're amazing pieces. That yellow is a radiant cut. The teal in the front is a beautiful emerald cut. Then you also have the pinky purple. Well, guess what that is? It's unheated, vivid purple. It's like a neon plum. And then you also have the green blue. You have the Padparassha, which is a 205. Wait a minute. Are these all over 2? Wait a minute. Wait, 3 of the 4 rings are over 2. One of my rings up here is over 3 carats. This is the 3-carat 08. Unheated blue, green, teal. 308. I'm going to walk you through carat weights on the individual stones first. That's the big one, 308. Then we go to the yellow, that's a 213. Then we go to the next size down, which is the Padparassha, that's a 2-carat 05. And then we go to the stone that's a carat 22 in that vivid purple. Oh my. They all have one of these. Take a look at this. We've got certs for every one of them. Here's the yellow sapphire cert. These are all Antwerp Gemological Lab certs. They're all going to say no indications of thermal treatment because the entire wheel, as Tony has up there, is unheated. So that's the cert on the yellow. Here's the cert for there's the value. And then here's what we're going to do on the purple. There's going to be the 122. No heat at all on any one of them. That's wild. Then we go to the blue-green. Here's the emerald cut. No indications of thermal treatment once again. And that's a true blue-green, not one or the other. It's both. And then what am I missing? The yellow we showed you. Oh, wait. The other report on the pod is actually AIG cert. So let me show that to you. That's going to be a Madagascar stone. So one is Madagascar, the rest are Ceylon, and that's the AIG. That's the orange pink that's in the Gens ring. So there you can see the 205. No indications of heat still. Yes? You like the which one? The oval, the Padparassha, or the pink? We have the men's or the ladies? Ladies, gotcha. So that's, I'll just pop in their cert one more time here, Antonio, so they can see it. That's going to be the AGL. That's called a vivid purple. They literally have it labeled as vivid purple, yet no indications of heat. There's your photograph. This is Ceylon origin material, and there are your 2 gemologist signatures. So there's the cert that goes with the purple, and that purple also has a diamond weight of 78 points. 9188 is the number. We'll try it on. Nothing up here is going to be, wait a minute, we're going to do even better. You know what? Not even going to be $29.99, $19.99. This is unheard of. We're not even going to do $1,799. Let's just make it easy. $1,777, all unheated stones. And then that means, whoa, wait a minute. We got like 60 seconds with this wheel. What is that price? We don't see $1,777 in a clearance event very often. That means $1,599 for anything up here. That's yours, Antonio. That's that vivid purple. So that's going to be $1,777, $1,599 at checkout. If you'd like anything up there, $1,599 and 30 cents, of course. Did you have a question? Okay. La, la, la. Ruby earring, already gone. We can show them against the ear really quickly for you. Oh, never mind. Hold on. I got my big earring in. I forgot. Hold on. Got my big earring in. We can't do that. Can't show it together. Let me just pop that in for a look here in just a moment. Remember, there's a 3-carat teal. That's a blue-green in the middle. That's the big one up there. 308. I am still having a tough time believing that. If you like this setting style, this is the mounting we just showed you. That's the earring that we just had. It's gone, but I just wanted to show it to you just one more time, just to look at that beautiful look from a distance. And look at that, the red. I mean, it matches red chrome. That's when you know it's a good ruby. So back to the wheel we'll go. We got our sapphires here, and then what we're going to do is we've got a big diamond ring. It's a 349 diamond ring here as well. And then any questions? I know it's the last hour. It's the last 45 minutes now. So I understand that there may be some people that are, not sure what they want yet, or maybe they're thinking about leaving us for the evening. Don't do that yet. Get requests in first. Remember, we take a little break from shopping just once a week, and that's every Tuesday. So you won't be shopping tomorrow, or at least not here. So that's something to keep in mind. Just go ahead and shop what you can today. Get the pieces while they are here. And then what we'll do is, thank you. We have another request here for our sideways cross design necklace, which is such a really cool look. So we'll show that coming up. And then, okay, whose request is this for? Kathy, you got it. So we're going to show this one really quickly here. It's that sideways design cross necklace. I've got a yellow and a white here to show you as well. And here's what it looks like from a distance away. It's 3343. And this is designed so that it really sits at a curve. So it kind of follows the line as the chain wraps around your neckline. It's going to be item number 3343, 25 points in diamonds. And instead of having a cross pendant, this incorporates the cross in that curve design, which you can wear like to the side like this, which I really like if you like it a little more upright. You can still kind of place it how you want to. So what you could do is this, which I think is really pretty. Either way, no matter where it sits on the neckline, you're going to have that curve, so it really is, again, like following the lines of your neckline so well. It doesn't look as rigid that way. 25 points in the diamonds. We have the yellow gold here. You can also choose the white gold if you want to. I'm going to show you the white gold, but the chain itself is a diamond cut chain. They do throw in the adjustability here as well. So you've got a lobster claw and then 16, 17, 18 inches in length for you. What a great style that is for anybody, any age. Great stackable too. Layer it up with other things. We had that 202 diamonds by the yard earlier. You could put it on with that too. And the adjustability also helps you to layer pieces as well. So even if you have another cross pendant you wear, you could still put this on. Like I'd love to see this a little bit higher on the neckline and then your bigger pendant extending from there. That's going to be, wow. We have got a $9.99 necklace here that is no longer $9.99. The entire necklace, you cannot buy a chain for this price. We're going to do the whole necklace with the 1/4 carat and VS diamonds for $499 only. What has just happened? That would be, and sure enough, there's an extra nearly $50 coming off that price. So when you actually check out, you're paying $449, really? And when you think about what gold goes for by itself, all on its own, when you think about what diamonds go for, when they're not in a necklace of solid gold, and you have this entire piece here, all on the way out to your house for $449.10. That is a beautiful way to go and a great giftable. And by the way, when this sits on the neckline, it doesn't turn or flip at all because there's enough substance to the back. Let me show you the back and how that's finished. That's solid gold throughout the back as well. So it really sits beautifully. I don't even think it would be wrong to reverse it if you wanted to one day have a different look. You could reverse it and wear it with the gold side facing forward, whatever you like to do. But $449.10 gets you a necklace with diamonds. And then again, if you want to jog this around and wear it centered up on the neckline, you can do that as well. The curve of the cross really works for however you want to put it. But I will say if you're putting it more upright, you're going to have it, it's going to be on the left side of your body. So it's going to be on the left side of your neckline. So keep that in mind because there's a definite direction to it. And speaking of, I'll put it against the neckline for you so you can see. So how do we want to see it first? Like just like level like that, kind of side to side. And then if we jog it around and we just go a little bit off to the side, I mean, you can go a lot higher if you want to. You can go a little bit kind of that midpoint. I mean, it's totally 100% up to you, but that's that size and scale you're getting. So no matter how you're choosing to wear it, it's a little different. It's just a little bit more, it's like updated. We're seeing the asymmetry that we see in jewelry so often right now in the jewelry world, and yet $449.10, great, also giftable. All right, we'll go back to our wheel. Take a look at our sapphires one more time. Last call on all those sapphires. I did promise I was going to pop in the white gold here for you to look at as well because the white gold and white diamonds together is such a great combo. So here is the white gold from a distance away as well. We'll show you that white gold with the diamonds. So if you can't decide, maybe this helps you out a little bit. That's what it looks like in the white gold, same price there for $49.10. So thank you, Kathy, for that request. I think that's going to help a lot of people out. Or if you're just a cross collector, I know I am, but you know, there's a lot of styles that you may have. Maybe you don't have one that's actually built into the necklace like this, almost like a station style. So it'd be a great way. And like I said, still wear your other pieces. Maybe wear this a little higher and then everything else a little lower, or vice versa, whatever you want to do. But $499 turns into $449. So thank you for that request. Did you get one too, Virginia? All right, thank you so much. So there's our sapphire wheel, 1777. If you'd like any of those at all, and then we will be moving on. We've got a last call, guys, on the show. Big Monday night coming to an end here. So want to make sure you get everything you need. Any requests you have, why not get them in? I know a lot of people are tempted to wait till the very end of the show. Do not do that. We want to make sure we have enough time because when we get saddled with a lot of requests all at once, sometimes we don't have time to show them all in the last literal minute. So we'd really encourage you to get those requests in now. Also, we've got the big diamond ring. And I have a Tanzanite here too. It's really pretty. It's a 7 carat. And then I promised I would do this. We're going to bring you the big yellow diamond, and I hope it's not too late because we have a very important yellow diamond that's a new design. We started talking about this a little earlier. So important that I had to preview it just to make sure you knew it was on the way. And actually, it probably won't even need to zoom in much from where we just had 4 rings because that's how big and impressive this ring is. Starting with that gorgeous yellow diamond. Look at that stone, perfect color. A nice bright, you know, that's the thing. There's 1,000,001 shades of yellow diamonds out there. Ideally, you want to get something that's not too light, like canary yellows are not as valuable. They're more typical, but they're not as valuable. This is an exactly 1 carat stone, brand new design, brand new concept tonight. 8947 is the number. Oh, I am really proud of this one. Really excited the way it came out because first, you're going to go from that 1 carat even diamond, which is a VS pear shape, and you go right immediately around it with a halo of diamonds. But then immediately beyond that, take a look. That is what's so different from everything else we've had is the fact that you get a solid, I mean, think of it like an outer halo that's made entirely of pear-shaped white diamonds. So here are the carat weights. 1 carat even on the center, 30 points in that first halo. But I say, Tony, we just put all the diamonds together because you also have 1 carat 68 in the pear shapes. So total weight in diamonds, that's the white diamond weight, is 198 in diamond weight. Oh my goodness, that's to go with the 1 carat. So 298 total, just shy of 3 carats. And I'll tell you, if you are really scrutinizing yellow diamonds and you want nothing to do with anything but the best, this is the yellow diamond to consider color-wise. And clarity-wise, it's a VS stone, and then also the brilliant pear-shaped cut. It is VS. We'll add that up there, otherwise people will wonder, is it VS? Yes. Every diamond in the ring is, so you're getting that big 298 total weight, and look at the way this is done through the inside. I'm talking all finished. Solid all the way through, great under gallery, sits it up off the hand, and we are so ready to get this a home. It's just a matter of brand new piece on a clearance day. I think a lot of people are more comfortable on a clearance sale shopping the things they already know the price of. That does not mean we're not making a new price possible, even on an item that you are seeing for the very first time. And that's what this is about. You don't have to spend $99.99 today. Gosh, that's pretty. And there is something to be said. We have to every time we see bigger white diamonds, I need to remind the world, it's how we become better shoppers. It's how we become more knowledgeable jewelry people in general, whether you're shopping or just collecting or whether you are in the business yourself. We have to always remember that bigger individual white diamonds run you so much more money. There is, it doesn't matter, in the fancy colors too. I mean, obviously, those get even more rare in big sizes. So what you consider is the fact that that's not just a pave 298 or 198 in diamond weight, that's just all little stones. They're bigger pear shapes. They're coinciding with the theme that we started with in the center, which is a pear shape. Adding to that on the edge, giving you so much detail and beauty and difference. We've done a lot of 1 carat yellow diamonds. I would contend this looks even larger than that. We saw a 1.5 carat oval earlier. This looks more on par with the 1.5 carat than it does with a 1 carat all day. In the rule of thumb with the 1 carat diamonds is usually white diamonds, yellow diamonds, any, is that the cushion cut squares usually look the smallest. They may actually weigh 1 carat, but somehow visually they don't give you as much representation to the eye. And then when you start to get into ovals or pear shapes, essentially any shape that's elongated, that's where you get a bigger look. That's exactly what's happening here. Let's just, shall we go wild here? We only have about 35 minutes left in the show, and I know this is probably a little late to be showing this new one, but hey, it's got to be here and it's got to go. So we know those things. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try, now I had very little luck on my ruby auction, but I really think that given this point in the evening, we should probably try another one, just so we can get around $99.99. And of course, an open or an auction does not mean that it negates the 10% off. That's still there. But we have to make this a lot easier than $99.99. And that's just not typically where we see our 1 carats. Obviously, there's a reason this is so much elevated beyond that. That has everything to do with the way it's set. Let me try it on so you can see the overall size perspective, because it's big and it's pretty major. And that, wow, we have seen rings featuring 2 carat and 3 carat yellow diamonds that have not given us this overall size. I'm putting it on the auction block, and I'm not even starting at $6,500. When it comes to prestige 1 carat VS diamonds, you're looking at it. And those pear shapes, remember the breakdown, 168 versus 30. 168 of that 198 are your pear shapes on the outer edge. It's not 65. I learned a little something on that ruby auction, and it wasn't that long ago. So let's apply it right now. And let's not do 6,000, 55, 5,000, 45. Let's go $4,000 to start. 4,000 for a 298 diamond weight, where everything is huge except for that first halo. Yes. Oval mandarin. 313. Sure. Let me bring it out. It's not going to be $4,000 to open. We're getting some requests from yesterday, so I'm going to go ahead and bring that out. But if you'd like to start this one, I can't just leave it at 4,000 because I don't have an open, and that's going to defeat the purpose of the year-end clearance right there. So I'll tell you what, instead of $3,500, I'm going to make sure we get a lot of people on the phone lines. Antonio, I'm going to flash it right now for you. 7583 is the mandarin. That's the 313. Of course. That is an ultra clean mandarin. 313 plus, also 95 points in diamonds. Let's not forget about those. Here it is on the hand. This is a quick little recap from a piece I had yesterday on the show. And that's going to be, what do we do? $12.99 minus 10% on the mandarin garnet if you'd like that one. It's a beauty, and that's a hexagon style double halo. So it doesn't just take the oval and give it an oval. It creates a little more dimension around it, and that's actually $12.99, Tony. $12.99 plus 10% off. Yeah, so that'll be really nice value there, verifying on that one. We'll go back to our yellow diamond auction. Is it a real auction yet? Not technically speaking if we don't have the open. Where do we stop? 35? Tell you what, I'll go lower. Oh, I can't. Oh, no. Okay. I say we move on. That's just too low. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We're moving on. I don't even want to get the open. Honestly, do not open it. Can't do it. Can't do it. All right, so coming up, Tanzanite. Oh, black diamond is here. We've got a black diamond pendant. Gotta show this to you. So here's the black diamond. Look at this, though. Look at this. Whoa, wait a minute. There's a very large round, and then that's one individual white diamond up above it. Okay, so item number here is 8365. And then, Antonio, you'll let me know if you got the mandarin, because a lot of people are calling on that. And there's only one. Okay. So he'll let me know when it's officially gone, if it's officially gone. Here's 8365. This one's another new one. And you know what? It's good size stone, 360 on the black diamond alone. 3 carat 60 plus a 13-point individual white diamond right above it that is going to be set as the bail. So beautiful in every way. Talk about go with everything. And perfect classic style here. Let me actually hold it up here for you so you can see also the inside. This is the way it's finished on the inside, so you're gonna have no issues with that turning or flipping or flopping or folding or what have you. This is our black diamond. That is one individual pear shape. Let's just do something crazy here because the end of the show is near, and we gotta make sure that everything we show you, and that's what's fun about a sale. You know, we're supposed to take everything in the vault. Yeah. You know what? The mandarin is good in any gold color. Yeah, it's right. It's white right now, but you can do anything you want. Yes, you can. I love that we're offering gold color changes when we still can, and that's on most everything that we're doing. So keep that in mind. And then I'll tell you what, if you'd like this one, I'm just going to try something here because we're getting into that late night portion of the evening here, and I want to make sure this is happening. Because that's what's kind of fun, as I was saying, to complete that thought. It's one thing to take the current inventory and blow it out. It's another thing when you're adding new as you are set with the task of moving out the current inventory in its entirety, right? It's like, oh, well, that's cool to do. And then we add a lot of new as well because we have to make it interesting for those of you that know everything already, right? Have to incorporate brand new. I'll make this even better than, well, $29.99 right here. No, I'm sorry, $39. Look at the bag. I'm not reading tonight. And I don't know why, but there it is, $39.99, black diamond, $39.99. Well, skip it all, and let's just do like a 60-second end of the show, last half hour is here, special deal. Because I know our audience tends to, and I wish it wouldn't, but I know some of you, sometimes our audience wanes as these weeknights wear on. And so I tend to do kind of crazy things as an enticing factor to get you to stay with us the whole night through so you don't miss out. And also it cuts down on my sad emails in the morning when you say, oh my gosh, I can't believe I went to sleep and then I missed this, this, and this. So it cuts back on that a little bit too if you just stay with us and get what you love, because it's not even going to be $39.99. When you are getting $373 total weight in diamonds, 1 bigger stone, 2 big stones, I'll tell you what, just make it easy, make it $9.99. But that takes it under $900, and we can do that for 60 seconds. That's what I can do. 60 seconds at that price tag, give you a look at it from afar and from a distance and the measurement and all that. But let's come in close and look at the sheen, because that sheen of that black diamond, we talk about the luster, kind of a metallic luster. It's like a mirror. There's a subtle, that's paper on our wheel, and there's like a subtle texture to that. That black diamond is even able to pick that up. It is reflecting like a mirror. Who got the mandarin? Victoria in Maryland. Thank you, Victoria in Maryland. She will love that mandarin. It is beautiful, Victoria. I hope to hear from you when you get it at home. I hope that you're going to be raving about it, because I think you will. So last call, guys, on the show, but here we are, $9.99. Got to show you all the different ways it looks from a distance. We'll get you that measurement. We'll show it on the neckline, all of that. But this is a classic, and nothing is, it's not hinged, okay? So it doesn't have like a hinge. It doesn't move. It's all the stationary bail here. Sometimes we'll do these little, moving bails. This is just all one complete piece. So again, going to sit really nicely, evenly on the neckline. It's about 5/8 of an inch or so top to bottom. And then talk about your just go with everything, right? Goes with everything. Black and white is a really cool classic spectator style. And you're getting a this is not supposed to be $9.99, or better yet, it's $8.99.10. So even better. And then here's what it looks like against the neckline for you, so you can see it from a distance. So nothing too like, it's a big diamond, but it's not outrageous in size. So let me know if you've got it. We're verifying right now. Then we go back to our wheel, show it to you one more time close up. The finishing on the inside, the circular basket work even, that corresponds to the circular nature of that center stone. And then there's a good look at that pear shape. Really good look at that pear shape. 13-point diamond individually there. Speaking of big individual diamonds, don't forget about our 9-carat 30 tennis bracelet, where every diamond in the bracelet is 31 points each. And then I think it'd be fun to show you one of our largest diamond weights in a ring. It has 349 in diamonds. Pave, perfection. You will love it. So that's going to be coming up. Oh, also something really affordable. Let's just show this, because we love still the idea of having jewelry, fine jewelry at an affordable price tag. Am I right? And I mean, not like $9.99 affordable, even better than that. Take a look. This is a little, it's a coral, and it's a pendant, and it's almost like an acorn or a leaf design here. I have white and yellow to show you. Now, I actually have 6 of each. Now, if we have a lot of quantity, 6 is a lot for us to have, especially 6 in 2 colors. So I have the yellow, I have the white. It's that acorn design. It's item number 1819, 1819. And this is, oh wow, thank you very much. Is this another cue card? Thank you. It's a 9x11. Now I don't have a carat weight on this one, as is more typical with opaque stones. But this is a 9x11 oval Mediterranean coral. Why is there no diamond weight? You guys, there's not a single mention of a diamond on this bag. What is going on? There is no mention. There are diamonds through the bail. There's a cluster, or a trio of diamonds right above your coral oval, and you're not paying for any of them. You're not paying for any of those diamonds at all. And then wait till you see the size, because it's got some good size to it, and that's going to be, again, white or yellow. Operators, please let me know. I've got my pen ready. I'm ready to mark them down as they go, because we have 6, which sounds like a lot until you see the price tag I'm about to give it, and then you realize that is not a lot. So when we do a $4.99 value, well, that's one thing. By the way, this is a bail that will accommodate DBTYs. So you can put your favorite DBTY right on through it. It would be beautiful if you want to dress it up. Otherwise, use a classic chain and keep it simple. But it's not even $4.99, $3.99, or $2.99. What is happening? Have not seen anything this affordable in the year-end clearance thus far. It's about to go lower. It's 1 inch top to bottom. That again is that's the white gold. I'm going to show you the yellow gold side by side with it. I am not doing $2.99. If you haven't dialed in, now would be a really good time to do it. This is Mediterranean coral. That is real tough to get your hands on these days. It's an organic gem that has obviously been affected deeply by different environmental factors that have really taken the quantity we see of Mediterranean coral way lower than we've ever seen it, and it just continues to dwindle. So there's your white gold and your yellow gold here side by side, 1 inch top to, are we not loving $2.99 either? Okay. $249 a piece. $249, 10% off, means you're paying under $225 for the pendant in white or yellow gold, you decide. So those are, wow, those are wows. And that is a gold, diamonds. Diamonds are not mentioned. That's got to be a big reason why it was even $4.99 to begin with, because it would have been more had they included the diamond cost. They did not. And now we've taken that price tag and we've moved it down to half of it. So and we're taking 10% off. So it's actually going to be under $225. And operators, will you please be sure and let me know if you want a white or a yellow, please, because we only have 6 of each. I would not be surprised if they all go. And if you want to gift them, get more than one. Get one for you and one for them and one for everybody you care about. Ooh, who's that for? Virginia's caller wants a big Paraíba. They missed the 368, so they want a 215 that's ultra bright. We've got it. All right, final. Tony, I'm done. 60 seconds on these. 60 seconds. I'm going to show the yellow gold up close again. Let's do that one more time, just because we got the white gold. We got a lot of love for the white gold, but here's that yellow gold again. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so yellow gold over there. Thank you. Which one? Yellow. Okay, so 2 yellows gone. Final call, backed up calls. Bear with us. We have 45 seconds or so left with this piece. And it should be gone. $224.10 for a 9 by 11. If I had to estimate, that's got to be about 3.5 carat stone. Yes. What color? Yellow gold. So we're halfway through our yellow gold quantity. We have 3 left. 3 left in the yellow gold. Virginia, you don't have one of these. You're waiting on the request. All right. So Joyce, any of our coral pendants, let me know. $249 turns into $224.10. $224.10, and it looks like our yellow gold is definitely going to sell out first here. Which one? Yellow over there. We have 2 left now in the yellow only. Looks like yellow gold is going to be done. So a big Paraíba coming up. Virginia, do we know who that is? Oh my goodness. Melanie wants to see a really high-end Paraíba. You got it. It's one of our best. Final call. I know we're trying to get everyone through on the phone line, so just give us a couple extra seconds here. Want to make sure it's down to 2 only in yellow gold, operators. 2 only in yellow. Fine on the white, 2 in yellow. Counting down. And if you're waiting on hold, don't hang up, because then you give up and you don't get one. Stay right there. We should have, I see how many people are on hold. We should have a yellow gold for you if that's what you're waiting on. Okay, sounds like we're now down to just the 1 left in the yellow gold. $249 comes down to $224. We'll keep moving. Operators, keep letting me know who's got the coral. I want to make sure we keep going because we have 20 minutes left, and Melanie wants to see a really good Paraíba. That's not a really good Paraíba. That's a really, really awesome Paraíba right there. It could not be better. Just could not. It is stunning. It's in a bridge. It's item number 4928. $215. Sharp. Isn't that a great pear-shaped stone? $215 is the size. Pear-shape in the bridge. 94 points in diamonds. Are you kidding? And it looks like this. It's so clean. Look at this. Watch how the color and the light ripples right on through it. But you're going to see that even. I can move it more when it's on the hand. Oh my goodness, what a stone. $12,999 last time it was on the air. I bet she's waiting for a year-end clearance sale price. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. It's not even $10,000 today. It's not $99.99 or $89.99. And these are where you get, I have to remind you, significant discounts. Significant pieces have significant discounts. That's why today, this event is the time to get those bigger museum pieces you've always wanted, you've always dreamed of owning. This is the time to do it. $88.88 minus 10% additional for this stone, where you can see every bit of light ripple through the stone from the top to the bottom, all the way through a 215 pair, which now is our largest. Yes, because the 543 went yesterday, the 368 went just a few hours ago. Yes. Black agate, sure. It's got like slices of black agate. Yes, I do. Is that in today's show? It is, right? Okay. I've done so many shows in a row now that I don't even remember what day is what. Yeah. Oh, okay, good. Thank you. All right, so I think we still have two. I think we still have 2 or 1 yellow gold. Check with your offers. And then we now have several white gold gone. And then let me show you some black agate here. It's kind of an Art Deco style, Andy. It's a really cool piece. Here it is. Oh, I love this piece. 8511 is next. Virginia, any thoughts on that? You got it. Let me know if you have any questions about it. It is just beautiful. I mean, you see it. I feel like this is where my words and vocabulary can't do that stone justice. We discussed that quite a bit. I don't know why they didn't put a diamond weight in there, but if I had to estimate it, I'd say probably, I mean, you've got a trio stacked above the coral and all through the bail. I'd say probably 20 points or so. Probably, I don't know, 15, 20 points. I mean, somewhere, I mean, those are good sized diamonds. All right, so we're verifying on this pear shape. I'm going to show some black agate for Andy's collar. That's going to be 8511. And Andy, this is also 18 karat gold. White gold only, and that's because it has white diamonds and free-form sliced pieces of black agate. And that's 77 points in the black agate, 18 points among the diamonds, which are rounds, baguettes, and smaller rounds. So you've got big rounds, baguettes, and smaller pave all the way through. This is a gorgeous looking ring. It's a little like Sydney Opera House looking in a way, but it's more Art Deco and angular than that. So let's take a moment and try it on so you get a good idea. It is a one only, and it's down to 888. So 888 minus 10%, you got it if you want it. It's a beautiful piece, almost like, it could be like abstract feathers. I mean, it really is a unique style, and very much like you could even stack this with one of our Wonder Rings. Remember, the Wonder Rings are here in this event. We even had them presented yesterday on the show. So if you wanted to get Wonder Rings for this ring or anything else, they're at 10% off extra, and that means they're under $900, which they rarely are. So you can get this one for $888. So that's my black agate piece. Andy, I'm going to show them the inside as well here, because it's all finished. So this is open to anybody, right? Thinking about it. So this is open to the first caller still if you want that one. And of course, that final price at checkout is a really astounding $7.99. Paraiba's here too, right? Virginia, is the Paraiba here? Okay, so we're going to open that up to anybody and everybody as well. The Paraiba's here, because I know people are very polite when it comes to requests. So again, Paraiba's here, and this Art Deco black agate diamond combo is here as well. And a big tansy is here too, a really good one. And then let me know if you have any questions or requests for the last bit of the show. Yes. I would love to. That's a beautiful ring. It's a beautiful Savarite. And then it's got so much detail jam-packed into one ring that happens to be really wearable. So yeah, we'll show the Savarite in that dome-style cutout ring. Again, I think that's still here. I do not, oh boy, maybe it's not. All right, so let's check and make sure. And I'll show it anyways, because you never know. And we'll see what we think of that Savarite in that dome-style ring. We'll show that to you. That would be item number 8632. Let us know if you'd like this Art Deco. Again, those are all, that's natural stone. That's not enamel. That black, it's just, again, we usually see, especially when it's freeform like that, enameling. So that's really beautiful. Here's a Savarite, just to flash this from earlier. It's 8632. I'm not sure if this is available. Check with your operator. 65-point oval Savarite, east to west set with a cutout dome-style band. It's got a lot of detail, like I said. You've got a little star butterfly design over here, some leaves, some halo work as well. 65-point Savarite, 21-point diamond weight, any gold you want. And then I say we show the big 349 diamond ring. Pave. 349. Don't see many diamond rings that have 3.5 carats in diamonds in one ring, but we're about to, and we're about to have quite the value. Don't forget any requests you have, something you want to check on availability or see one more time. We're going off the air in 14 minutes here. Our Monday is about to come to a conclusion, so we want to make sure. Now, this event is going to take us through the week, but every day we see inventory leave us and we'll see new come in. And so that's why you take what you can. We are very busy on our phone lines. This was actually $777. So $777, it was part of a wheel deal earlier, and that means that that final price at checkout is actually going to be $699.30. Don't forget about that 215 Paraíba. That should go. And then we also have the diamond ring and a Tanzanite still to come. Yes, let's try it on. Absolutely. Here it is on the hand for you. It's a 65 point. I love the east-west setting. Do you see, when I just put that down, look how bright that stone is. Sapphirite's usually like a deep, deep, deep dark green where you don't even see much green. Not the case here. $699.30 at checkout for that Sapphirite. Oh, that's unbelievable. Sapphirite's a rare stone. It shouldn't be $699, but it is. All right, so let's go to this one. I've been talking about this. $349 in diamonds in pave, in a dome-style ring, easy to wear, comfortable, finished in gold. Item number is 643. So excited to have this for you. Again, final moments for requests here. We're down to now 12 and a half minutes. Not a lot of time. Yes. Black agate ring is gone. Thank you. I love that ring. Who got it? Congrats, Judy. Thank you. All right, so that was 8511 as is, Antonio. White gold only. And then here we go. This one actually is not as is. You can get any gold you want, but it's funny how it's in yellow but doesn't look like it's in yellow, because let's zoom back, at least show you the whole ring, and then see that there is yellow gold, but you're really going to have to look at it from the back or the sides to even see that. And that's what's happening. Look at all the finishing that you have here. Question, Andy, are you good? $12.99 sapphire. Do you know what color it was? Blue. Gotcha. All right. I'll bring it right out, Ann. Here's the $349 diamond dome pave, and it is finished on the inside. Excuse me. You think I need a little voice break tomorrow? You think I'm going to be completely mute tomorrow? Yes. Is that what I was giving it away for? Please don't, though. I mean, go 10% extra off that, okay? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was. All right, so Ann, I'm going to bring out your sapphire, but I'll tell you what, if anybody wants $349 in diamonds that says $69.99, should be $69.99, it's also a lot of gold. Look at this size-wise on the hand here. And this is substantial. By the way, it's going to wrap. I know this is kind of rude, but I'm going to do it anyways, because I want you to see what this looks like from the profile. I need you to see that. The same size diamonds are in pave, and they wrap around the sides, and that means diamonds from every single angle glittering. They don't stop. They don't stop sparkling. They don't stop. And look at how, and this is like smooth to the touch. I love this little concave. It's like a nice little finger rest. It just feels so right there. And you've got that beautiful curve, and then watch this from the side, from all the angles. Tell me that is not a wow ring. That's a hand grabber. $349. It's not even going to be $34.99. Interesting. Yes. Yes. You got it. Pot and yellow coming up. We got a lot of sapphire requests here for the end of the night. I'll do this for better than even $3,000. I'm making it $29.99. There's an extra $300 coming off that price, though. So there's a winner. Yeah, that's going to be under $2,700. And I've got your carat 40 blue sapphire. Is she on the line, Andy? Okay, let me flash in the blue, then we'll flash in the pot in the yellow. We're going to all these requests in the order they came in. That's $29.99, but really $300 more is coming off that price. And then we've got the big blue sapphire. Then we're going to go show you the certified, the pod, and the yellow. Got those coming up for you as well, and this is a must-have. Wow, we might return back to it, but I know we've got some very patient requesters waiting. So this is the carat 40 blue. This is that cushion cut square royal blue, but again, perfect color. 7547 was the number here. This was on a wheel yesterday. It's a carat 40 cushion with also 57 points in diamonds, any gold you want, Ann, and that's going to be $12.99, just like our Mandarin Garnet was a little bit ago. And then we've got a really good recap look at a Padparasha men's ring and a yellow sapphire radiant cut that are both certified. So quite a few beautiful sapphires to look at coming up, and we'll show those to you. But this one's $12.99. I'm going to try it on. Of course, $12.99 is going to go another $130 extra off that. So a really great way to shop a sapphire here tonight. And there you can still, look at that, from the hand, when you've got my hand blocking the back of it, and this further away perspective, and you still see the glow of that royal blue. It's incredible. $12.99, huge value there. One only, that's it. Let me know if you've got it. Then we're going to show the gents pod. I guess they want to see them side by side. So we'll start with 8137 right here. This is a more orange than it is pink pod parasha, and that's rare to find. And then here's the yellow sapphire. Now these are both part of a 1777 wheel deal, and that's going to be the pod parasha. That is the yellow radiant. The pod parasha is item number 8137. It'll be good to take a moment and get your graphics. It's a 205 pod parasha. These are both unheated. The whole wheel was. And you're seeing that pod parashas, we're talking about the right side of your screen. It's an unheated 205 oval, and it has 40 points in diamonds and a lot of gold. Then we're looking at the yellow sapphire. Oh my goodness, that yellow. Perfect sunshine, bright yellow. This pod parasha unheated, and that, remember, came with the these had certs, so it was either AGL or AIG, and this particular pod parasha, that was the one that had the AIG cert to go with it, and that was the, again, no indications of heat, 205. And then the yellow is going to be item number 8497. That's a 213. So it's even a larger stone there in the yellow, carat weight wise. It's a 213 emerald cut, which is really a radiant cut. It's got a few of those extra scissor facets in it. Inside, unheated vivid yellow is what it's called on the cert. 46 points in diamonds. That'll have an AGL cert. Either way you go, there's 1777 minus your 10%. So you've got a moment here to take some very large, very rare, all completely pure and natural sapphires for 1777. But hold on, it's actually going lower than that. So this is your time to dial in right now. I know Andy had a couple calls. We had a couple callers thinking about these two, wanted to see them side by side. Or Joanne, you did. I know, did Ann let us know about the blue sapphire? Was that the one she was looking for? She said you could call back. Got it. Okay, so we're waiting to hear from Ann. These will be $15.99 and 30 cents each. If there's any debate on which one to get, I think when they come down to $15.99, you might just take both because that seems to make a lot of sense when you've got values the way these are and the extra discounts and all of that. So it's a really, really strong set of values there. So this is it. The radiant cut yellow, listed on the cert as a vivid yellow, again, listed as unheated. So you have the experts that have evaluated that have determined it's an unheated stone. Pure and natural, rare to get in the sapphire world. Then this is that more orange, less pink, still pink and orange. You get both colors. It wouldn't look that way if it didn't have the elements of pink to it. But it's like a 70-30 orange to pink respectively. And then you get this massive amount of gold that's finished on the inside. That'll also be $15.99 and 30 cents at checkout. So there it is. That's going to be your finishing under gallery. Then you've got the choice of changing gold on either one as well. So you don't even have to leave them in the yellow gold. You can change it up how you want to. Some serious value there on pod parashas and yellow sapphires that are 2 carats plus. Loving that. Do you think we should look for another Paraiba for Melanie, Virginia, or is she all set? Gotcha. All right. So Melanie, let us know if there's like a different one you want to see or if you want to go smaller. I don't think we have larger right now. That's unfortunate. We've been really, Paraibas have been going. Joanne, do you have either of these yet? Not sure yet. Still verifying on either of those, so they're open to anybody. We are down to 5 minutes left now. So a final call in our Monday night. We will continue this big year-end clearance extravaganza on Wednesday night. Same time, same place. Make sure you're here to be a part of that. Plus, I did want to recap this aqua. This is a beautiful, beautiful aqua. This is one that we started the show with, and it's still here. I think a lot of people may have, with holidays, it's tough to even like figure out this time of the year, what day it is, and where we're supposed to be and what we're doing. So let's just show, if you forgot about us early tonight, this is how I started the show, with a beautiful Sierra Santa Maria aqua that is item number 7038. Either of those sapphires are still available, so don't wait on those sapphires. They're really good. They need to go. But they are, you know what, guys? This is the Sierra Santa Maria. I'm just going to do something crazy on this one. It is $777 if you want this Sierra Santa Maria cushion cut. We had one earlier. It was a large 4 carat. That's gone. So now we're able to bring you another great option, certainly more affordable. A beautiful way to still get that saturation, and that's remarkable when you have an under 1 carat stone. It's a big ring, and it's set on this platform of cutout gold. It looks almost crown-like or regal. It's got some diamonds at the tops and the bottoms where these beautiful curves meet. Then you've got the big cushion cut square, super rare cut. Yes? Padparasha, you got it. The Padparasha gents ring coming up on the hand here for you, and that's going to be 8137. So verifying on the Padparasha men's ring right now. Here it is on the hand for you. Boy, that is a heavy ring. It really is. I think this will give you a good idea when you just see the size perspective on it. And again, 205, 40 points in diamonds right now in the yellow, but you do not need to leave it that way. When there's a 2 carat Padparasha for 1777, I don't care if it was in a box. Without the gold, without the diamonds, you take it. The fact that this is set in a heavy gents ring with diamonds and tons of gold, amazing. Yes. 1 carat pear-shaped yellow. Yes. Ooh, I don't know. Oof. That was a mistakey. That was bad. We don't have time for an auction because I only have less than 3 minutes. Yikes. Yeah, I have literally, guys, I only have 3 more minutes left in the show, not even. That's it. Where did the time go? Virginia, does that help you out? Let me know. All right, back to the aqua, 777 on the aqua. Final call on the show. Padparasha gents ring is verifying. Ooh, that's a good one. With the AIG report. You get the report with it for free. This one's 777, which actually brings it down, of course, to $699.30. And then any other questions you have, we're going to be here for a few minutes after we go off the air in 2 minutes to help. Back of the ring. Again, sure, here we go. You didn't get that one, right, Joanne? The Padparasha yet? Okay, so the Padparasha available at the moment, but we're verifying a couple of different people on this one. So there it is, one more time. That's a solid, if you have any issues with the feel, let me tell you, it is a weighty ring. You're going to love it. You're going to be very impressed with the feel and the overall just gold weight. Again, white gold spine. Look at that. You really see the pinky, almost pinky red elements to it. So that'll be $15.99 at checkout. Amazing value comes with the AIG report. Here's a look at that report. This is that orange pink. This is one of the Madagascar stones, but this is, again, AIG certified, 9 in the Mohs scale oval, and then, of course, 205, no indications of heat. So that comes with it. Final now, 90 seconds left in the show. We're going to be here, guys, if you have any questions or want to check on availability, because every day we do this event, which our next show is on Wednesday. So don't forget me, okay? Because I know we take that Tuesday off once a week, which, boy, do I need it. So I'm going to get a little bit of vocal rest, and then I'll be right back with you guys on Wednesday at 7 o'clock Pacific. Hope you can join me. It'll be continuation of this year-end clearance sale with your 10% off. You got the pod? Not sure yet. So we're still verifying on this one, and our final minute in our Monday is remaining. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. It has been a joy, as always. Nothing I love better than putting everything in the inventory on sale like this. It's beyond. So if there is anything you want to check on availability, do it now. Make sure you call us. Use that phone number. We're still reachable after we go off the air at that same phone number. We want to hear from you, because anything you saw tonight probably not going to stick around to even Wednesday night. That's when we're back. That's when this year-end clearance sale will continue. Do not forget about Wednesday, because you do not want to forget about any part of the sale. We only have a couple of days to do it. We're going to be back with you Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Pacific. That is 9 p.m. Central Time and 10 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see you guys then. Thank you so much for starting your holiday week right here at TVON. We appreciate you all so much, and happy holidays, one and all. Happy New Year early. We'll see you back here Wednesday night. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your evening, and keep calling. We'll be here for a few minutes. Good night, everybody.